Hi, I'm Mark Jackson, your favorite amigo, and you're watching the Colorado Youth Football Invitational on Coach G TV.
Welcome in and welcome back. We are live here from UC Health Training Center, the Pat Bowlen Fieldhouse. I'm Jeff Gershon. This is Coach G TV. We are lucky to be joined by Denver's favorite amigo, Mark Jackson. Mark, how excited are you for this Colorado Youth Football Invitational? It's the inaugural one.
It's amazing, man. When I walked into the stadium and I saw all the kids here, there's thousands of people here on this field just having fun, frolicking around, enjoying the sport of football.
Well, I'll tell you, to break the numbers down, they had over 600 athletes nominated. They had to settle for 241. So that's how you know we're dealing with the best of the best that Colorado has to offer.
Not just the best in Colorado, but the best all over Colorado. 57 cities represented here. Over 90 organizations. That's 90, guys. I'm not talking about 90 sports teams. 90 different organizations represented here, which gives us a virtual cornucopia of talent across these Colorado plains.
Not to mention the players, but the coaches that have come into the Fieldhouse today. We've got Regis Jesuit represented, Valor Christian, Mullen, Thunder Ridge, Riverdale Ridge. We've got the Pinnacle School. We've got Gateway. We've got all of the best coaches to coach all of the best players here at the Colorado Youth Invitational. And I tell you what, that's got to be a shout out to what Chris and Cassie Unruh, along with Zarek and Mandy Martinez, have created in this dream that's come true.
I know these guys personally, and I want to tell you from my heart to theirs and to yours that this is a heartfelt event. This is something that Chris didn't have to do. He wanted to do it out of the kindness of his heart. He's very philanthropic in that aspect. To bring something to our kids and our youth of the state of Colorado that can absolutely change their life. They have combine events going on. They're able to do 40-yard dashes, high jumps, long jumps, all the different things that you would experience as a professional athlete, and I've experienced them. And to be able to do that as a youth, 4th grade, 5th grade, 6th grade, 7th grade, 8th grade, man, this is a phenomenal event.
And we got Coach GTV on the call. We're going to be live streaming it all. We've got instant replay. We've got coaches' challenges. We got slow-mo. We got a camera up in the bird's nest. We got a camera down on the field. And we got Mark Jackson calling the play-by-play and color commentary with me and with a couple other guys. For 3 games we got you on. We are so stoked. We're so thankful to have you here as well, Mark. I mean, I tell you what, when I think the parents love seeing you here, the kids love seeing you here, and we love having you here. So thanks so much for being a part of it. And
Coach G, I'm looking forward to a great weekend. So have fun.
Yeah, and we're going to get to kickoff right after this, and we thank you for watching Coach G TV. And we're back, we're here, we're live, and we're making it happen. The 6th grade game is underway at the Colorado Youth Football Invitational. Quarterback gets a snap, looks pass deep early, finds his guy downfield. Looks like the red team's making plays early. Rory Mann on the catch, and man, oh man, that was a nice play. We're joined live by Mark Jackson, your favorite amigo, Denver. And Mark just got done calling his first game. hit it out of the park. Now he's up for round 2. How you feeling, big guy?
Is this round 2 or round 3?
This is round 2 for you.
Wow.
Round 3 for the Invitational. How about that play?
Big difference from 5th grade to 6th grade. They came out in a trip set, which was exciting.
That's coaching right there. And they got Coach Rashad Mason, Gateway Olympian. Handoff goes on the Jets sweep. Gets around the outside. That's number 23, Jasper Bailey. Nice gain, out of bounds, and short of the first down. That'll bring up a 2nd and short. Mark,
like
we've seen a lot of...
You got a little shaken up on that play.
Okay. Yeah, he was running hard. You know what? And the guy with the ball runs hard, and then it's those guys chasing him. They run even harder, it seems like, to go hit him. Nice little start to the game if you're the white team. Fix the graphic. Red team breaks the huddle. 6th graders here on the red team. All sorts of talent. 2nd and 3, balls on the 38. Peraza's quarterback deep. Jet sweep goes to Brody Shepard. Shepard gets loose. He sees the left side, sees a little space, and that's all he's going to get. Mark Zahale on the tackle. All right, Mark, here we are. We're back. The action's happened, and your action, Jackson. What are you seeing?
First down. Seeing some motion, a lot of different sets. I'm excited to see what these guys have been done in just 2 days of practice. The red team's moving the chain, so congratulations for a good start for Coach Rashad.
Coach Mason, he's a great man. I met him the other day. He's got a nice, strong handshake, one of those Adrian Peterson handshakes, you know. Kind of never want to let go, but at the same time, don't want to be in it. He's too strong. Peraza gets the snap, drops it, goes to hand it off. Couldn't
Turnover.
Get the handoff to Marcus Wright. The guys with the white are pointing.
We'll see who comes up with it. It was a fumbled snap and a missed handoff, but it looks like the red team was able to recover the fumble.
Yep, 2nd down's been indicated. I mean, that's a big deal right there, getting that fumble back, you know, because the momentum's on your side. Everything's been going so well, and then you just can't even get the snap and the handoff to work. So good job for Red for jumping on that ball, especially if it was an O-lineman.
Fast pace right now.
Got 3 receivers down on the bottom, 2 up top, empty backfield. Peraza is ready to get the snap. Snap is good. Might have been a little movement on that front side.
They've been a little picky on that today.
Yeah, I agree.
say they're kids, let them play.
I agree.
And
But these guys are CHSA officials, so you're trying to tell an official not to call a rule, you know?
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
You sound like a guy who played football.
Good luck with that, right?
All right. We did miss it. We were just getting our lunch break in, but one of the officials came out on the field and sang the national anthem. So not only do we have officials calling the game today, but one of the guys went out there and just went all Luciano Pavarotti on it and put together a nice little rendition.
It's not an easy song to sing.
3 minutes already off the clock as we go under 9 here in the first. It's 2nd down and 15. Red takes their time sometimes, and then they go quick sometimes. So far, I like the change of pace. And they're not afraid to spread it out, as we've seen in the last 2 formations. 3 down below, 2 up top. I tell you, Peraza does a nice job of getting his guys organized. Pass looks over to the right side, just a little too much air underneath it. Looking for Julian Norton, but that ball bounced off of this Denver Broncos turf.
Incomplete. What are they going to do? They're going to go for it, of course. MJax80.
You can follow him on Twitter. He had a big day of In-N-Out Burger. Uh-oh. And he's off. What do we got? 3rd and 15 here after the incompletion. Coach Mason's not afraid to just run him out there in an empty set. He's not looking to hand this ball off. But let's make some completions so we can keep that clock running just the same. Peraza sees the guys deep, finds him wide open in the seam there. What a pass, what a catch, what a play. And there's Marcus Wright making a huge catch. What did you see, Mark, that you like there?
four receiver set, like you said, empty backfield. You have just verticals. Everybody's going deep. Underthrown ball. I like it's kind of almost like a back shoulder pass, but it's in the hashes. So,
hey, see here on the replay, found
great
a nice
recovery.
little soft spot in the zone. I think that's impressive for a 6th grader to be that, aware of his surroundings. So here we go.
Here's the catch, first down.
And Praz, I tell you, he looks comfy back there, Praz. Not the biggest guy, not the strongest, but obviously a leader. Jet sweep gets handed off. A lot of pressure defensively in the backfield. Really like the way the play Jacob Diorio made. He got in that
I got
backfield
a feeling
quick.
he's probably the bigger brother of the other Diorio, number 8, that played in the previous game, but did a great job of penetration, made that play bounce outside.
That's fun, yeah. It's good to see. This is a family-friendly event. You look around, you see little brothers here, little sisters. You see grandma and grandpa made their way from Kansas, Nebraska, Wyoming, wherever they came from, they're here. But you know what's cool, Mark?
Texas.
Is if they're not here, they're watching this right now. They're watching us right now
Right
because we're
now.
giving the best coverage of this event for
Coach
those that can't be in the
GTV.
building.
What?
Coach GTV, that's the truth.
So injured player on the field is off. Look like Jasper Bailey is just kind of holding the side there. He's going to take a drink of water and get back in action, I'm sure.
Red team's got the ball. They haven't been stopped quite yet. They've had it this whole game. So 12-minute quarters we're doing. No punts, no kickoffs. Field goals are good. And extra points, if you kick it, it's worth 2. Peraza ready to take the snap. Motion comes from his right. Oh, a little bit of trickeration, running into each other. But a nice game by Marcus right there. He felt the contact and knew it was best to go try and just sneak 2 or 3 yards out of that run. That'll bring up 3rd and 11. What do you think, 3rd and 11, Mark?
Interesting play design on that last play. Got a little congestion in there. 3rd and 11, they've been able to spread out that offense and spread the defense with it. I see much of the same. Empty backfield. Just let your receivers work inside the zones.
Linebackers are not allowed to blitz. Safeties are not allowed to blitz either. So you're going to see straight rushing, down rushing, O-line versus D-line, like the good old days. Looks like Coach Mason didn't like what he saw. The Gateway coach, man, he's a great man. He's been around the block. He came in from the Nashville area. He did a lot of his time in University of Virginia Lynchburg, as well as a couple years at the East Nashville Magnet High School. So new to the state of the Colorado, but welcome to the family, and we love having coaches from all over the place, especially the great city of Aurora and the Gateway Olympians. Hey, let's take a look at who we got here on the 6th grade white team. That's ran by Coach George Ramirez, Fort Lupton High School. He went to Fort Lupton High School, and now he coaches at Fort Lupton High School. Any names out there that are catching your eye?
Nothing so far. We've seen the red team in action. Like you said, they've pretty much dominated this first quarter of play, but number 14 is the captain on that team. I'm looking forward to seeing him play, Mr. Zarek Martinez Jr. We call him ZJ.
You know, we don't got time for all those syllables, Mark. Let's just call him ZJ and get it over with. I'm keeping my eye on number 1, Rashad McFalls, because I coached his dad in high school. I was the JV coach. Wow. He was a stud on varsity. Robert McFalls, what a legend. John F. Kennedy for life. All right, we're back in the action. 4 gets the snap. Looks for something that he likes. Some of the folks out there are looking for maybe a PI call, but that's going to be an incomplete pass.
So now we're looking at 4th and 7. In this situation, you're not going to punt the ball.
Nope.
So you get to go for it on 4th down. I like the rules that they have set for this game.
Yeah, I do too. I think it emphasizes the positives, it accentuates the good stuff, and special teams is hard. I mean, it's hard enough to coach these guys on offense and defense, so to have to add in another rhythm and another wrinkle, it's not easy.
And dangerous.
Correct, yeah. Yeah, and like punts and field goal, that's not necessarily these kids' specialty, and I don't think they're doing it much in the flag football, and so I like that they kept it out of this game as well.
Here we go, empty backfield.
Call this play, Mark. Let me see what you got.
They're They need to get set is what we got. So we have a set. Trips to the top, 2 receivers on the bottom. He's looking to the right. Finds a guy in the seam. Let's see if he can come down with it. No, it's been picked.
Interception.
Interception on the comeback. Who is that? I can't see who it is.
It's 10.
Number 10. Looks like Elijah Quintana. Awesome play. And they're flexing. Look at these guys. Rashad McFalls walks off the field saying, take that, red team. I love the competition here and the energy that these guys are putting into this game. Red team, after an incredible drive, pretty much the length of the field, gets stalled on the 11-yard line.
One of the cool things about this event is if you get a turnover, you get to wear the turnover belt. And usually what happens, too, is you get to do an interview with our guy on the sideline. We'll see if we can get one. So white team tapes over. That's good first drive. Even though a lot of time went off the clock, it ended in 0 points. 5's the quarterback. He takes the snap, hands it right off, and nothing good comes of that. Quarterback is Zakai Blake, handed it off to Emery Johnson. But more importantly, the pressure in the backfield by number 3.
Sonny Lopez.
Henry Freeman in there too. Sonny Lopez getting going. That was a nice little first play right there for the red team defense. All right. Here we go. Breaks got it, hands it off. There's Emery Johnson again, and nowhere to go. A little laundry on the field. The white cap here. Let's see.
Excellent penetration by this red team, man. They're getting upfield, that's for sure.
Unbelievable interception there by Elijah Quintana. Let's go down to the sideline and hear from him.
What did you eat for breakfast this morning?
Just a banana, that's it.
Bananas, that's all? Man, I might need to eat some bananas. Give us a quick flex. Oh, yeah, that's where it's at. You looking for another pick today?
Yeah,
How many?
about 3.
3 picks? All right, I'm going to hold you to it. Let's go, Elijah.
Thank you.
It's an amazing job there by Spencer Pattison. He's our guy. He comes Miles Dunklin approved, and that means we'll take him. All right, here we go. We got to look at it. Fakes the handoff. Pitch and catch caught by number 80 on the white team. That's Miles Murphy. I believe he was playing left tackle until that ball went in his hands, and then he was doing his best Mark Jackson impression.
I'm telling you, man, the defense, this red defense is fired up and going at it. Big defense on that play by Henry Freeman. Penetrates into the backfield, bats the ball up, and as you said, received by the left tackle.
Yeah, this George Ramirez offense is a little bit stalling here. They're kind of running the same play over and over. Let's see if they switch it up. Nope, handoff goes up the middle. Same guy as before, Emery Johnson. I'd be interested to see if Zakai Blake would hold on to it, and take it himself. A little QB keeper might be a good play.
I know, 3rd and 11. They better come up with something here.
I mean, just remember, every time you're throwing a ball and the guys you're looking at on defense, they're all stars too, right? All the guys rushing you are all stars. Sure, you got a ton on your team, but this is tough sledding out here trying to get any sort of first downs against a defense like this.
So see the white team in the trips right.
Fakes the handoff, running around the left side. That's white team player number 0 coming in, Dominique Marquez. I thought I did a nice job of busting that loose. Looked like it was going to be a loss of yardage. What'd you see, Mark?
Yeah, on the 3rd and long, we thought we were going to be passing the ball, but coach opted for a handoff, which actually picked up some positive yardage, which is something we haven't seen out of the white team so far. They're going to punt on this.
Yep, and when they punt, that means they walk it about 30 yards away. 25 is what we've been seeing in the earlier games. We'll see as you get older, you can kick it further, so maybe they walk it off a little further. But 0-0 game, 3 minutes, 33 seconds left here in the first quarter. You're at the Colorado Youth Invitational 6th grade game. You're watching it here on Coach GTV. I'm Jeff Gersh. That right next to me is Mark Jackson, Mr. Amigo.
Yes.
My friend, is this amazing or what?
Olay. Yeah, it's been awesome. Awesome day, starting early this morning with the 4th graders. Again, this is the inaugural Invitational. I think everything's going off without a hitch.
Unbelievable. This has been a gold star event from the get-go. All right, red team's ball. Peraza's back, checking his wristband, got everything set, and he's ready. There's that handoff to Marcus Wright. Wright seems to find a hole to the right side. Do you think Marcus Wright prefers to run left or run right? Wink, wink. Because his last name's Wright, Mark. That was a good play. It could have been a little gain of 0, but he did a nice job kind of wedging his through there and getting a 5-yard gain, 2nd and 5.
I know. So far, the energy I'm feeling from the teams is red. It's all red energy right now.
It's easy to have that energy, too, when things are going your way. White hasn't had as much go their way on defense, and then offense they stalled. So Peraza sees 2 receivers to his right. He's got 2 receivers to his left, including a big tight end and a running back just to his left side. 10 comes in motion. Jet sweep. That's the handoff. Brody Shepard.
Big boy. Oh,
nowhere to go. Well, it's good to know every official has a flag in their pocket, and we got to see them all fly out there.
3 flags on the play. I think the evidence is conclusive. Let's see what the referee call is, however.
Yeah, we see the replay here. Looks like they're getting a motion's going to come. We'll see it. I don't think you had to do the face mask either. He could have done it, and then boom, flag, 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 flag.
Excellent job of penetration by number 55. Aiden Espinosa. Keep your head up, Aiden. Playing nose tackle.
Yeah, great burst through the line, that's for sure. All right, here we go, shotgun again. Coach Mason's got him running shotgun all day. I love it. 10 goes in motion. They fake it. Ball's on the ground.
Fumble.
Ball's on the ground, and ball is picked up. Ball's dropped on the ground again. And I think Henry Freeman's on it, number 3. Johnny on the spot.
What an awesome play by Marcus Wright. That ball was on the turf. Diorio picked it up. Marcus White smacked him right in the lip. He dropped the ball. The red team was able to recover. What an awesome play.
Yeah, I mean, as the 4th and 5th grade games went on, there were some hits. But I got a feeling it's going to get a little more physical as the sun starts to go down.
Check this play out on the replay.
Yeah, here we are on the replay. Handoff comes, doesn't come.
Watch,
11's got a chance.
Boom.
Oh, boy. Lyric Manzanares
had
a great shot at it. Hopefully he gets another one.
Lyman get the fall on the ball. You're not supposed to pick it up and try to run.
All right. We got 33 to the left of the quarterback. Now he's back to the right. Peraza ready to take the snap. Big number 2 stays in to help and block. 33 gets it. And doesn't have more to go. About a 2-yard gain there.
Got to get north and south. Taryn Coonan in for about a 1-yard pickup. Right now, again, still when it comes to possession, the red team is dominating this thing. But the score doesn't reflect their dominance. 0-0 here in the first quarter. Just 47 seconds remaining.
It's been an eventful first quarter for having 0 points on the board. There's been nice runs, nice hits, interception we saw, and some good football, especially here by Daniel Peraza. I like the way he plays. Peraza gets the snap, throws it. Looks like he's got the completion, but the ball hits the turf on 3rd down. That's a bummer. Trey Nelson got his hands on it, but he couldn't, that was Taryn Coonan who got his hands on it. Couldn't quite bring it in. Mark, you got any tips on how to catch a football? You ever done that once or twice?
A few times. You gotta keep your eye on that thing.
Yeah, there you go.
Catch with your eyes, not with your hands. The ball slightly thrown behind. Went over shoulder pads. What are we gonna do, right? Punt the ball. White team has another chance to get something going here. I'd like to see some offense out of these guys.
You know what happens, what we've seen in the 4th grade game for sure, and definitely the 5th grade, jitters, right? I mean, you're in Pat Bolin Fieldhouse. You're at UC Training Center, UC Health. You're at the Colorado Youth Football Invitational, the first one ever. Makes sense you got a little jitterbug. All right, Zakai break is ready to go. Keeps it himself. Looks and finds a receiver. That's Lyric Manzanares. Catches it for a loss of yardage. That's almost one of those you might want to accidentally drop. Loss of 3 makes it 2nd and 13, and that's the end of our first quarter. Amazing how time flies, Mark, when you're having this much fun, right?
Not sure if that play was a breakdown or if that was by design, but looked like it was going to be a little quick screen. Quarterback held the ball a little too long.
0-0 is the score. It's quarter number 2 as we move ahead. And we're having the time of our lives. Gorgeous day outside, sure, but the last couple days, not so nice. It's really amazing to be in a climate-controlled environment where you can just play football on a 100-yard field. This right here is the only indoor 100-yard field in the state of Colorado. You believe that, Mark?
Oh, wow, I don't believe that. I was not aware.
They've got the market cornered. Let's go ahead and take a look at the team rosters. This is Coach Rashad Mason's team, Gateway High School. It's right there in Central Aurora. It's a great school. Great kids there. He's trying to turn around that program, and he's in his first year didn't go as good as he would have liked, but I tell you what, he's a great man. We had a great time talking with him. Any names on there catching your eye?
Well, of course, Marcus Wright right now so far has been a dominant force of the game both on the offense and defense.
You love all marks, though, don't you?
Yeah, marks are pretty cool people.
Who doesn't love a good mark? All right, well, we switched sides of the field. White's coming at us now.
There's a quick screen.
There's a fakes on the handoff. Quick screen out to the side. That's number 14 in White. ZJ Martinez on the catch. Oh, no, 34 on White. My apologies there, Mr. Salem. That's Donnie Salem Jr.
Yes. They got Donnie playing wide receiver, which he's usually a running back or linebacker, but that's what I like about this. In just 2 practices, these kids have been able to get together and actually complete offensive plays, which is at the 6th grade level. Again, that's a major accomplishment.
It's 3rd and 9 now. Break takes it. No one there to hand it to. No one ready to go, but he got loose just enough to get out of bounds. Great hustle by the Red Squad, and that's an amazing hit and wrap tackle by their captain, Andrew Robinson. Not everyone gets to see on their chest, Mark, but the kids that do, you can see why they earned it.
Yeah. Another misplay, it looked like a broken play. The running back was run to the other side. That I'm not sure if it was a running back or quarterback, but the
well, that'll bring up 4th and 8, and that means they're going to punt it. I'm using air quotes on punt, but the punt lands at the 39-yard line, and that's where the white team will take over. Haven't seen much from
Red
Coach.
Team will take over.
Sorry about that. Red team will take over. Haven't seen too much from Coach Ramirez's offense, whereas on the red team, they're running all sorts of stuff. Feels like Coach Ramirez is still doing a bit of a feeling out with the game, the process, his players, and his opponents.
Yeah. Excellent field position for the red team. I really expect them to score on this drive.
Yeah, you can tell they're getting a little more comfortable. Peraza's a good little player. He captain of the ship. He knows how to put his guys in motion. Rory Mann, a couple steps to the right. Peraza gets loose, finds a receiver, connects, still on his feet. Is anyone going to be able to tackle this guy?
Wow.
That's why he's an all-star.
Man, this quarterback's got some wit about himself.
He does a nice job of using his feet to get just a little bit of space, and it gives him enough time to find Brody Shepard.
Yeah, the white team gets a little penetration on that. He steps up in the pocket, then steps out. What great pocket presence. Looks like he's a mountain lion. I'm seeing who he is now. See those stripes on that helmet. I know the Littleton Mountain Lions for sure.
It's cool. If you didn't hear us in the opening comments, 90 different youth organizations are represented, covering 57 cities in the great state of Colorado, 241 kids out of the 600 that applied. It's just amazing. This just goes to show you how good Colorado football is. Peraza's hasn't taken one snap from under center. Looks like a little movement there on the front side from Chongo Colson. It's fun when you ask parents like to give you phonetic spelling of their names. You know, they'll sneak in some, they'll sneak in like some parentheses and stuff. We got a kid named Monster coming up in a game. We got,
come on,
it's fun. And then ZJ, right? We got all sorts of nicknames around here, but it's just amazing to be a part of such a cool event. It's going so smoothly. I just came for the In-N-Out burger and stayed for the football. I don't know about you guys.
I love it. Some fans over here, parents have brought their own chairs and created some a little seating environment.
It's just been such a special day and such a special group of kids and a special group of people that put this thing on. And that includes our crew. You know, we got Archuleta, who just called 2 games here. Now he's working a camera over there. We got Becker, who's going to call a game or 2 later. But right now he's working the camera. We got our sideline guys, Jack and Spencer. I don't know anyone who does it better than those guys, and I just met them. Bailey and Garrett Gilbertson taking care of the 1s and 2s. DJ Garrett Gilbertson, the Rat. Nobody does it better.
Elite snaps. I'm just, I saw this guy when we were getting the burgers. If you've noticed some of the photographers on the field getting action shots of these guys. Come on, man. I just know this weekend's going to be a weekend to remember for the 4th, the 5th, the 6th, the 7th, and the 8th graders to say, remember when we played in the inaugural Colorado Youth Football Invitational. We've got photos, we've got swag bags, we've got rings, we've got belts. What don't we got?
Well, here's the deal, too. If people don't believe you, you just tell them to go check it out on YouTube because it's live streamed in 1080p.
On Coach G TV.
False start there. Looks like number 10, wide receiver, maybe got a little excited.
Penalty is starting to take its toll on the red team's drive. They started this drive at the 40, and they're back to the 40.
0 for the red team, 0 for the white team. 9 minutes and 16 seconds here in the second quarter. 2nd and 11. And Peraza back in the shotgun. Gets the snap, hands it off. That's Marcus Wright. And Marcus Wright's feeling good. Marcus Wright. That's enough for a first down to the 26-yard line.
He's got speed.
You know what I like about this red team, Coach Mark Jackson, is that this number 2 right here, Rory Mann, he is a linebacker. He is a tight end. He is a lineman, and he's a wide receiver. But they put him out on lead blocks, and, I mean, he's like a 7th offensive lineman out there. So it's a really nice play design they do where they get Mann leading the way.
It's so crazy to see in the 6th grade level. You got kids that are 5 foot tall and some that are 5'9", 5'10", and from 100 pounds to 150 pounds. So there's a big variation here.
I'm going to ask you a question right after this play, Mark. Handoff goes right up the middle. Delayed handoff. So take me back, Mark, 6th grade. How big were you? Were you a big boy or were you a little boy?
No, I was a tiny shrimp.
Shrimp. Were you playing football back then?
I was. I loved football my whole life. I didn't get to organize football until my 7th grade year. That's why I'm really excited. I can't wait till the 7th graders come up. I know a few players on that 7th grade, on both 7th grade teams. And I was just thinking about it earlier today, just reminiscing. 7th grade is when I first, really fell in love with football. I like watching it. I like playing, sandlot football. But when I started playing organized football in the 7th grade is when it all clicked for me.
How'd that all work out for you then? Did you end up playing football after 7th grade?
After 7th grade, yeah, I was able to play in the 8th grade. And then, you know what? I played in the 9th grade and the 10th and the 11th and the 12th.
Not 1, not 2.
Not 2.
Oh, sorry, I'm doing bits from the radio show.
Yeah.
Hey, but if you get a chance, listen to the Smile High Morning Show. That's on Mile High Sports Radio.
High.
Yeah, Mark and I used to host together before there was this thing called COVID. Stunk. And then, I still do the show with Danny Williams. He's a great guy.
Party with you.
We got guys that write songs for us. We got the best callers in the state. Any of you want to call in, hit us up, 303-831-1340. That's the hotline and the text line. Alex Becker, I'll take your call.
Danny
All right, let's get back
Jeff
to it. Yeah.
And Alex Becker, too.
I thought you were going to get him. We got our guy Kyle Berry here on PA also.
No,
doing
he
his
doesn't
best
count. He doesn't count.
Alan Roach impression. Look at this. Peraza's going under center. Little wing T
Quarterback
formation.
sneak. Oh, they did the mosh.
There's some people that at the
They
NFL
needed
level
every
think
bit
that
of
rule
it, too,
needs to be
because he's not a
changed.
big guy. I think he got hurt on the play. He did. But he got the first.
Yeah, that's interesting. He's their quarterback. The one and only snap he took under center, he's coming off limping. So I'd say maybe just keep him back at shotgun.
Well, they pushed him. Did you see the play?
Yeah. There's 3 running backs behind him. And they all just leaned in and forward. All right,
Play
new
made
quarterback
popular
comes
by
in.
the Philadelphia Eagles.
New quarterback is Adrian Norton breaking the huddle. Looks like Julian Norton next to him. Are they related? Twins?
Come on, 11 and 12.
Keep an eye on that. Norton gets the snap, hands it right off quick. And that's number 8, Marcus Wright, for a short gain. That'll bring up 2nd and 10. They're in the red zone, okay? First team to get inside the red zone so far today. But we've seen a lot of teams get close. But, Mark, it seems like the closer they get, the further they get sometimes.
It's like The Shining. So Coach is coaching them up. He's got the quarterback and the running back on the field. So get ready for some trickery here because he wanted to make sure that they had it straight. Let's see what the white defense will do. Penetration kills every play. See if we can get some push from that defensive line.
Norton back, takes the snap. Jab step to the right for
wow.
Marcus Wright, and then back to the left, and nowhere to go. Number 44, Jedediah Barrientos. Very nicely done.
Crushed it.
I got
Crushed
you.
it.
Hit me with it. Did you say question or crushed him?
Crushed it.
Oh, nice. Yeah, he really did. Barrientos did a nice job. Donnie Salem was in there mixing it up. That's Donnie Salem Jr. Do you have a favorite Donnie Salem? Donnie Salem Sr. or Jr.?
Donnie Salem Jr. for sure.
Junior, okay.
For sure.
I won't tell Senior you said that. It's just on YouTube. This is fun, Mark. I'm having the time of my life. Second quarter, 5 minutes, 25 seconds. 3rd and 10. This is a huge play.
Just
Norton
that.
gets it.
Oh,
Pump
ducks
fakes,
it.
keeps it himself. Now
got
he's going to the
room.
left. He's got some grass. He's got one guy to beat. Do you think he can? No. Number 22, Mark Zeal. Zell
Awesome
getting in there making a great
defense.
tackle.
Oh, man, open field tackle.
Sometimes you try and beat him with speed, right, Mark? But other times you got to plant that foot and beat him with the old juke button. Here's the replay. Let's take a look at this here now.
This is an awesome place by Zeal.
Adrian Norton does a nice job of keeping it, tucking it, right? Look at he's taking care of the pill.
He's definitely a quarterback. Doesn't have the stiff arm.
But look at 22 Zell getting in there. He understood
Crushed
that.
it.
I got to get to him and I got to get through him. And that's what 22 did.
He's leaving 12 in there.
I think it brings up 4th down. Yep. And they're going to go for it. No field goals here at the Colorado Youth Football Invitational. And why should there be? This looks like a push formation.
This is goal to go.
And they hand it off, and that's number 11, Julian Norton. He gets up there, but it's not going to be enough, and that's a big stand for the 6th grade white team. How about Rashad McFalls getting in there, making a play, stopping him. Number 7, Jacob Diorio. That's a huge stop for the white team. 0-0 still.
Definitely a team effort, man. This is all knotted up. Again, red team seemed to be dominated as far as time of possession, but the white team has not allowed a score.
White team does a nice job of bending but not breaking, right? You know, they
Not
let you
breaking.
have a couple, but they're not going to let you have enough. Here's our replay of the great stand there, right up the middle. This is a first for Coach GTB to have this many wireless cameras working at once. In this facility, it works great. I tell you what, we're having a great production, but it's much better with those wireless cams. All right, Zakai break. Gets rid of the ball over to 14. Ball hits the turf.
Quick screen to ZJ. Incomplete.
CJ Martinez is one of those kids you got to get it in his hands. He's the captain. He's one of the captains on this team. And again, we mentioned when you're a captain, it's on purpose. It's because you're a leader of men. But also it's most likely because you got some talent. And I think we got to get the ball into the hands of number 14. Handoff goes to the right side, and that is it. Nowhere to go for number 17, Emery Johnson. It's almost like when he gets in there, they know they're giving it to him. Haven't been able to block it off either. The red team defense, they've been giving Emery Johnson all he can handle today.
White team calls a timeout on the field.
Yeah, it's, you know, in a game like this, 0-0, what if this game ends 6-0? You know, so every play matters and every timeout is important. And as we get under 5 minutes here in the first half of the Colorado Youth Invitational 6th grade game here at Pat Bolin Fieldhouse at UC Health Training Center. Mark, tell me about training camp. Back in your day, you would go up to Greeley, Colorado, if I'm not mistaken, Northern Colorado campus. Not like this training facility. How was it like up there back in the day?
Not quite. Not quite like this. Yeah, that was a different day and a different time, Jeff, man. We go up there to Greeley, Colorado, and got to breathe the fresh air. We call it the Montfort air. You know what I mean?
You can tell when the wind's blowing south. That's the old joke. Well, here we go. Let's see. We're all lined up and ready to get back at it. 3rd and 10. Hand off to the left side. That's our guy, Emery Johnson, trying to get loose, trying to make some action happen. Can't quite squeeze it out. Short gain on 3rd, and that'll most likely bring up a 4th down.
Yeah, again, I mean, these guys have had 2 chances, 2 practices to get to this place where they're competing this Sunday afternoon. And I'm seeing that, you know, the wide receivers aren't blocking. I'm a wide receiver, and I know how important it is to block in this game to create that space for the running back to break the big plays. And we haven't seen any big plays today, and that's one of the reasons why.
Mark, coming up, you know, when in your early years on the Broncos, it was the little things, right? It was the blocking, it was the special teams that got you the shot to get on the squad. And then once you get the shot, then of course, the hands you had, the routes you ran, the catch you made, and all the hundreds of others. But tell us about how the little things matter.
Oh, they're big. I mean,
they are big.
You got to pay attention to the details. They say that inch by inch, it's a cinch. Yard by yard is hard. Hey, we got Peraza back in the game, so I'm expecting some aerial attack to start rolling here.
Peraza back in the shotgun. Got a running back to the right and 2 receivers on each side of the formation. Nice little jump by the D-line, getting in the backfield, but they were able to block it off. And here we go, we're getting loose. That's number 33. He's up the sideline. That's Taryn Kern. And Taryn Kinnan just outside in the 10-yard line. That play looked like it was going to be blown up in the backfield. Number 44, Jedediah Barrientos, get in there. But wow, what a run by 33, Taryn Kinnan.
Dominic Marquez comes out of nowhere and absolutely crushes him to save the touchdown.
Well, in the first game, Mark, we saw a same thing happen. A guy was about to score. Kid came out of nowhere, made a huge tackle. 0 points happened on that drive. Remember,
Xavier
no field
Williams.
goals. Yeah, remember, no field goals. You got to get it over that line.
That's it.
So, great hustle, great tackle. Way to never give
from
up.
The other side. He's playing left, looks like a left linebacker spot.
Yeah, a little swinging door there. All right, Levin's back. Julian Norton as the running back. Peraza under center. A wing tee.
Oh, they blew that up.
Blown up. Ball might be on the ground. No? Okay. 44's having a day. Let's talk about it. Jedediah Barrientos.
Yeah.
He looks like he's hungry for some tackles today.
Tony Saragusa.
I mean, when they run that wing tee, you got a feeling they're going to run it. But it gets pretty jammed up in there. They're bringing a lot of offensive guys near the ball. Reds had more success, if you ask me, when they put less offensive guys by the ball and spread them out.
Again, penetration is the name of the game, and right now, the white team's getting it.
Here we go. Red team's got the ball on the 8-yard line.
I really expected a pass on that play.
I don't think they could have done anything on that play when Barrientos got in there before I could say Barrientos. And there's like 3 syllables in that, so that's how quick it was. 11 coming across in motion. That's Norton. Quarterback keeps it, finds a wide receiver, is open. Oh, and he just couldn't corral it. You gotta catch with your hands. Got to catch with your hands, right, Mark?
I love that quarterback, man. Did you see that? He breaks out of the just a short, quick drop, finds the hole, drills the ball in. It's a little behind the receiver, but you know, after the drop, he runs straight back to the sideline to get the next play. He's not agonizing over it. That play's behind him.
Yeah, very impressed with the young man, Daniel Peraza, doing everything right. You know what I like, too, on that play? He kind of checked to the flat, you know, just with his eyes, just a little flat check, and it opened up that window that you saw him pass it through. It was amazing footwork. He's got great presence in the backfield. He takes care of the ball, too, you know. So, and I don't know, I mean, as a wide receiver, sure, it was behind you. Of course, we'd like it to be a couple places, but I think that's when you got to get those fingers and those hands on that ball, and no one else does.
Well, you definitely want to shut it down in the hole, too. That was a zone defense. It looked like, you know, the receiver had an opportunity to shut it down, but he ran through the hole, and the quarterback, again, just a little behind him, and he wasn't able to bring that in.
If you're just joining us, 2 minutes left here in the second quarter. This is the Colorado Youth Football Invitational 6th grade game. Don't let the scoreboard fool you. This has been a good one, okay? We're having a lot of fun. We're watching a lot of action. Earlier in the 4th grade game, it was 0-0. They were having penalties. This is a 0-0 pitcher's duel, right? These guys are playing defense. And a big stand from White is what got Red the ball and vice versa. Here goes Red now trying to put it in for the first score of the game. 3rd and goal. Braza gets the snap. Sees a wide receiver open that he likes. Passes up. Pass is caught. Rory Mann. Rory Mann. You're the man, Rory Mann.
Just a little fade route, man. And again, check out the patience on the quarterback on this play.
Look at Coach
The receiver's
Mason.
Fairly covered.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
But
he was
just
covered.
keeps running the route. He just keeps running, and he runs right under the ball. There's Rory, man.
There's Rory Mann right there. Show me that belt. Show me that belt, son. Woo! Number 2's feeling like number 1 today. Hey, man, how about the quarterback? Right?
I'm telling you.
Putting that ball right where it needs to be. Here's the
Watch
replay,
this.
right? He looks.
Pumps.
He knows he's got the matchup he likes. He knows he's
Puts
got
it
the
out
height.
there.
And then it's up to number 2 to do what you do. Hey, how about this, too? How much do they love their teammates, you know? These are all-stars. Some of these guys haven't met. There's a coach. Here's Coach Mason coming in, right? How much these guys love each other. They just met, and they're already bros. But that's the deal, man. I mean, when you get older, you're going to 2 or 3 of these guys are going to be some of your friends for life that you met at a invitational.
That's football love, baby.
That's football love, and I love me some football love. Here we go. This is a 1-point conversion. Tries are 1, kicks are worth 2. This will be worth 1. Keeper, QB, little juke, and I don't think that's enough. Actually, I like the play call.
Playing on a bad ankle.
I like how they went with that. That was a good play. You didn't like it?
I didn't like that play call. Well, I think he's a little hurt. He's playing hurt.
Yeah, now that you see him trying to juke and stuff. Yeah, he's tough, though. Tough cookie.
Pretty tough kid.
That C on his chest, is that for Cookie? Tough Cookie?
For captain.
El Capitan.
Yeah. Look at 44, man. That guy. Well, I'm going to be seeing him later on here in Colorado. Jedediah Barrientos.
Looks like he's rocking that Junior Buffs helmet. That's the same organization that my guy Robert works with. Why don't we go down to the sideline? We got our main man, Spencer, on the call with our touchdown scorer, Rory Mann.
2 words for you. Rory Mann. A big touchdown with under 2 minutes to go. How does it feel, Rory?
It feels awesome. I finally got a big-time touchdown. It was pretty cool being mobbed down there. All the coaches, all my teammates that I get to play with. These are some of the best guys out here.
You know, you're pretty tall, man. You're in 6th grade?
Yeah.
Are you sure you're in 6th grade?
I think so.
All right. How tall are you?
6 foot.
What have you been eating a lot of?
I've been drinking a lot of milk and eating a lot of Mike and Ike's.
All right, take notes. I gotta eat a lot of milk. Rory, great touchdown. Go score another one. Back to you guys.
Great job, as always, Spencer. You know what? I love milk, too, so
I
got
got to get some Mike and Ike's.
First play went incomplete. It was a good pass play, but got knocked down by a good defensive play by Team Red. Team Red's really bringing the defense. They're bringing the flair. They're bringing the swagger. And they're leading 6-0.
Salem's running down the outside of the numbers, just running down the field wide open on that last play.
Looks like we're taking a timeout here. You know, we'd be remiss if we didn't bring up the fact that each team has a mom, you know, a team mom out there. And, you know,
critical part of the team.
It takes a lot to organize something like this. Just ask Chris or Cassie or Zarek or Mandy. Ask them, right?
Yeah.
But these team moms, it's really amazing to think that they're willing to be there, and you can ask them to do anything, and they will. Today's team moms for this game, we got Angela Vizzi and Brittany Von Feld. Brittany's representing the 6th grade white team, the Flying Von Felds, we call them, and the red team is the Red Vizzis.
The Red Vizzis.
See, I think I put a little Italian on it.
I think Jaden's probably related.
You hear my Berrientos, right, and my Vizzi, my Von Feld? I got them all. I'm good today. Anyway, thank you, moms. We're so thankful for all your hard work and your effort in making this thing happen. There's only so much that Chris and Cassie can do. There's only so much that these folks can do. We need the moms. The world needs moms. All right, 6-0 Red. 1:42 left. 3rd and 11. White team needs something to happen. Brake's got the ball.
Block.
He's got time. And he's got nowhere to go. This red team is swarming. Brake's still up. He hands it off. This play's still going on. Zero's got it now. Dominique Marquez is on the run. He's loose. He's going up the sideline, and he's got past the first down. He's still on his feet. He's still on his feet, and he's gone. 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown, white team. Are you kidding me?
That kid's a stud.
Did I just see that?
Dominique Marquez, I told you, he's the one that walked down the guy and stopped the touchdown earlier.
Dominique Marquez is making plays. Look at these guys making plays. You got to give credit to Zakai Brake, though.
Oh,
for
look, they got a
that ball
celebration.
off.
Do you see that?
They got celebrations. You're darn right they got a couple ready to go.
We got to practice our celebration.
I don't believe what I just saw, Mark.
That was amazing. That was absolutely
Here comes our replay.
amazing.
Let's see what we got.
First, the pocket breaks down.
It was a covered
Quarterback
sack.
gets loose.
This is a covered sack,
Then he
Mark.
gets loose again. Then he gets loose again.
Yeah.
Doesn't have the speed. Hands it off. And Marquez does the rest.
Oh, my goodness. What an
This play right here, I thought he was out of
unbelievable turn
bounds. No.
Well, according to Coach GTV and our sideline camera, he was inbounds.
What
So challenge that if you want.
camera action, baby. Who's on the camera down there?
You know who that is?
This ESPN. This
That's the
is
one and only
CBS,
Jack Jones.
Fox Sports Net. What is this? Coach G TV.
That's right. It's Coach GTV.
You got it all, folks. You got it all.
Okay, wow. Jeez, I was hoping to see something awesome today, and that so far is the awesomest
This is a
awesome
game.
that I've seen. We're back.
1:18 to go here in the second quarter.
Scoreboard's
conversion's going.
6-6.
They're gonna kick it.
2-point conversion attempt here. Hey, you know what? He just scored the touchdown, Dominique Marquez did. Why didn't he go for the two-point footy?
Oh, not so good.
Kick didn't
I think he's a
exactly
little
go how we
tired.
would have liked.
I would be too. I am not going to blame him for that missed extra point. I would have just handed it to him. He's shown that he can run a lot better than he can kick.
Big fan of how they went for it, though. I like that. Yesterday, I'm sitting out here, right? We're wrapping up. There's a dude out here kicking 50-yarders. 35-year-old, 36-year-old dude. I go, what's up, man? British guy. He's like, oh, mate, how you doing? I go, what's your deal? Can you bang one home from the 50-yard line? We put the tee down.
We got
He
another
kicks
replay
it,
on that Marquez, man.
and he goes
play.
nuts. And that was our guy, Dean Faithful. He's with one of the sponsors, Game Day Kicking. So if you need elite kicking training,
Here it is.
talk to my guy, Dean Faithful. Look at this play
Look at
again
that.
from another
One
angle.
lock.
All right.
Got the play
Breaks
alive.
in trouble. And then Marquez is smart. He says, hey, I'm here. I got you, bro.
He
I
just
got you.
outruns number 3 to the turn, right? Number 12, I thought I had the tackle.
Still in bounds, definitely.
This kid, and then he does a Mark Jackson and stops the 1 yard line.
Unbelievable. Look at that replay. 6-6 here in the 6th grade game. Colorado Youth Invitational, UC Health Training Center, Pat Bowen Fieldhouse. Peraza's got the ball.
Now he makes
got
a
nowhere to
sack.
go.
That same guy.
Dominic Marquez has taken over this game. Minus the 2-point kick, you know. I guess he's human. He can't kick a field goal. Do you know, Mark, that I tried to kick a 25-yarder yesterday?
Oh, did you?
My first kick was beautiful. It was going right at it, and then I missed, so that doesn't count.
But you tried.
And then my kicks 2 through 5, it looked like I was a peg leg, you know. So, anyway, kicking's not easy. It's not easy.
Kicking ain't easy, man.
But I got a guy. I seen him.
This game
Dean
ain't
Faithful,
over,
he kicked that 60-yarder yesterday.
Still have 35 seconds to go. Let's see what the red team can conjure up here on this play.
Yep, we're almost wrapping up the first half here. 6-6, red team ball.
We got Adrian Norton back in at quarterback now.
Norton's back in there. He's a good player, too. They got all sorts of options at QB. He gets it, hands it off, fake the reverse. That's right. He's still on his feet.
Does not get out of bounds.
That's right. He's still on his feet.
No, you want to get out of bounds.
I think you're right there, Mark.
Clock stops anyway for some unapparent reason.
Be a player hurt.
Timeout. Now it becomes apparent.
All right, Mark. Dang, I'm having a lot of fun. Time's flying by because it's almost halftime. But what are some of your thoughts of what you've seen so far?
Just the competitiveness. We're talking about big plays. The big plays that we've seen so far have been, that was on a busted play. I think they were both on busted plays. But, you know, you get two days to practice. You're playing with guys that some you've never met before. Some you've made a play across the line from if you're in the same organization. Over 90 different organizations represented here this weekend for the Colorado Youth Football Invitational. So I say it's a win, man. We're 8 seconds to the half, and we got a 6-6 ball game.
This will be the first game we've had of the day where both teams scored in the first half. Because we usually like to interview the coach that's winning on his way out, but at this point we got a decision to make.
Who is it? Flip the coin.
What we're going to do. Or maybe something happens in the next 8 seconds and I lose my voice again. Like I did on that Marquez play. Wow, it's just a hats off to Zakai Brake. And red team tries to make something happen, and guess what happened?
Donnie Salem.
Donnie Salem Jr. giving him the business. He's fit, Donnie Salem. He's in good shape. And he plays hard. You got to like that. Well, there it is. That was the last play of the first half, and it was an eventful first half, that's for sure. A lot of cool plays, a lot of fun plays, a really amazing. By the time Marquez got the ball, he was at the 10-yard line.
Oh, that was a long
I think
run.
it's only going to be credited as like a 75-yard run, but he ran 90.
He ran 100 and something. Because he ran from
he ran
the right
30
hash
over.
all the way down to
that's right.
the left hash.
So 30 yards this way, 70 yards that way.
Trust me, I know. I've done that before against the Cleveland Browns back in 1988.
Well, we got our guy down on the sideline with Coach George Ramirez. Let's hear from him.
I'm here with Coach Ramirez. What a finish to the first half. I mean, thank you so much for being here for these kids. I'm sure they really appreciate it. How much fun are you having today?
Oh, I love it, man. I eat, sleep, drink, whatever you call it, football. That's all I do. And just to be out here with these kids, it's a blessing. And thank you to Z and the whole staff. It's just been awesome. This has been great.
So you're the head football coach at Fort Lupton.
Correct.
And what's the difference coaching high school players rather than youth players?
You know, fortunately, I was able to coach my youngest kids all the way through youth to high school. And there's a little bit of difference. To me, in my opinion, I think high school football is glorified 8th grade football. Give the best player your ball, let him do his thing, you know what I'm saying? So that's all it is.
So if you were out here on the field, what dance move would you give us if you got a nice touchdown?
The salsa.
The salsa? I love it. I love to hear it. Well, thank you so much for watching, or thank you so much, Ramirez. We're going to halftime.
All right, thank you.
Hi, I'm Mark Jackson, your favorite amigo, and you're watching the Colorado Youth and Football Invitational on Coach G TV.
I'm Jeff Gersh, and you're watching the Colorado Youth Football Invitational on Coach G TV.
Hi, my name is Rory Mann. I've been playing for 3 years. My favorite position is tight end, and my favorite player is Gronk, because he's Gronk.
Hello, my name is Henry Freeman. I've been playing for 2 years. My favorite position is probably defensive end, and my favorite player is probably Randy Moss.
My name is Daniel Peraza. My favorite position is QB, and my favorite player is Patrick Mahomes.
My name is Andrew Robinson. I've been playing football for 5 years. Favorite position, DN. Favorite player, Von Miller.
Hi, I'm Grayson Colson. I've been playing for 6 years. My favorite position is tight end. My favorite player is J.J. Watt.
My name is Marquez, cold-blooded right. How long I've been playing for is 2 years. My favorite position is running back. My favorite player is Cordell Patterson.
My name is Brody Shepard. I've been playing football for 4 years, tackle for 2. My favorite position is running back, and my favorite player is Reggie Bush.
My name is Julian Norton, and I've been playing for 7 years. My favorite position is wide receiver. My favorite player is Randy Moss.
My name is Adrian Norton. I've been playing for 7 years. My favorite player is Walter Payton, and my favorite position is probably quarterback.
My name is Langston Griffin. I've been playing for about 5 years now. 2 of those years I've been playing tackle. My favorite position is running back because not only do I have to predict, I also have to have the reaction time to move on the field. And my favorite player of all time is Tyreek Hill. He's fast like me, and also we both wear the number 10, but not right now.
My name is Chase Seeger. I've been playing tackle football for 4 years. My favorite position is wide receiver, and my favorite player is Stephon Diggs.
All right, well, my name is Sonny Lopez. I've been playing football this is my 7 years. This is my 8th year. My favorite position is safety, and my favorite football player is Ed Reed.
My name is Grant Novi. I've been playing tackle football for 3 years, and I've been playing flag for 5. My favorite position is center, and my favorite player is Justin Herbert.
My name's Jasper Bailey. I've been playing for 3 years. I play wide receiver, and my inspiration is Stephon Diggs.
My name's Roman Hernandez. I've been playing for 2.5 years. My favorite position is linebacker. My favorite player is Cortland Sutton.
Hi, my name is Taryn Kennan. I've been playing for 6.5 years. My favorite position is running back, and my favorite player is Peyton Manning.
My name is Carlos Medrano. I've been playing for 7 years. My favorite position is kicker, and my favorite player is Von Miller.
My name is Joe Medina. I've been playing for 5 years now. My favorite position to play is probably right guard, and my favorite player is probably Quinn Myers.
I'm JT Ingles. I've been playing for 4 years, going on my 5th. My favorite position is D-line, and favorite player is Tensid Bennett.
My name is Brody Roberts. I've been playing for 7 years. My favorite position is D-line, and my favorite player is Von Miller.
My name is Vincent Mayville. I've been playing football for 6 years. My favorite position is center, and my favorite football player probably Broadway Joe or Sauce Gunner.
Hello, my name is Gunnar Gerbers. I've been playing for 7 years, and my favorite position is middle linebacker, and my favorite player is my dad.
My name is Dominic Marquez. I've been playing for 4 years. My favorite position is running back, and my favorite player is Barry Sanders.
My name is Rashad McFalls. I've been playing football for 6 years. My favorite position to play on the field is middle linebacker, and my favorite player is either Ray Lewis or Fred Warner. Let's go Junior Buffs!
All right, my name is Zayden Smith. I've been playing football for 3 years. My favorite position is middle linebacker, and my favorite player is Ray Lewis.
My name is Jacob DiOrio. I've been playing for 4 years, and my favorite player is Rob Gronkowski. And shout out Broomfield Blitz.
My name is Elijah Quintana. I've been playing for 8 to 7 years, and my favorite position is corner and receiver. And my favorite player is Demaryius Thomas.
My name is Lyric. I've been playing for 8 years, and my favorite position is middle linebacker, and my favorite player is Javonte Williams.
My name is Jaden Von Felt. I've been playing football for 3 years. My favorite position is safety, and my favorite player is Tyrann Mathieu.
My name is Emery Johnson. I've been playing football for 6 years. My favorite position is running back, and my favorite NFL player is my dad. And go Thunderwolves.
My name is Riley Simmons. I've been playing football for 2 years. I'm an outside linebacker, and my favorite football player or inspiration is my dad.
My name is Maximus Graff. I've been playing football for 6 years since I started flag. I play middle linebacker. That's my favorite position to play. My favorite player is Derrick Henry.
My name is Danny Martell. I've been playing for 6 years. My favorite position is middle linebacker, and my favorite player is Leonard Fournette.
My name is Jensen Latif. I've been playing for 6 years. My favorite position is center, and my favorite player is Jason Kelsey.
Hi, my name is Trey Nelson. I've been playing football for 5 years, and my hero is Travis Kelsey.
My name is Donnie Salem. I've been playing for 3 years. My favorite position is defensive end, and my favorite player is Sean Taylor.
My name is Jediah Barrientos. I've been playing for 5 years, and my favorite position is right guard, and my favorite player is Aaron Donald.
My name is Logan. I've been playing for 5 years. My favorite position is left guard on offense, and my favorite player is Lamar Jackson.
Hi, my name is Miles Murphy. I've been playing for 3 years now. My favorite position is O and D lineman, and my favorite player would be Stephon Diggs, and go Bruins.
My name is Elijah Cromwell. I've been playing for 8 years. My favorite position is running back and wide receiver, and my favorite player is Alvin Kamara because he's elusive.
My name is Zakai Brake. I've been playing football for 4 years. My favorite position is quarterback, and my favorite football player and hero is Lamar Jackson because he's a dual threat quarterback just like me.
My name is Trey Isaacson. I've been playing for 7 years. My favorite position is defensive end, and my favorite players or my inspiration is Jared Allen and the Fridge.
My name is ZJ.
Hey, we're back. We're live.
All right, we're back. We're live. We're at UC Health Training Center. We're at Dove Valley. This is the Denver Broncos training facility. And look at these 6th graders acting like pros out here. This is the Colorado Youth Invitational game. These are the 6th graders, and we're tied 6-6. What do you think here? Well, white team's got the ball. Clock's ticking. Ball thrown deep and caught. That's Emory Johnson. Emory
Awesome
Johnson, the guy who's
snag.
been running the ball so much in the beginning, makes it look easy there, number 17. Let's take it down to Coach Mason for a quick interview.
Coach Mason, Coach, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much fun you having today?
A 12.
A 12?
A 12.
That's the highest number we've gotten all day.
Man, the kids are keeping me excited, making me feel young, man. I wish I can get out here with these guys. All right.
What'd you tell the kids at halftime as it was tied up?
Finish the deal. Keep going. Let's go. Finish it out. Keep running around. 11 heads to the ball on defense. Offense, let's go put it in the end zone. That's what it is. Yes, sir.
So, normally I ask coaches, today at least, you've been coaching high school football, you got some youth kids. What's the difference like? Well, you got some really tall players. How's that like for you?
Oh, man, that's great, man. Like I said, remind me of myself. Take advantage of the one-on-one matchups. He can go up and get the ball, big Rory Mann. So it's a great opportunity to have that and take advantage of that for the offense.
All right, thank you, Coach. Have fun today.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you.
Back to the broadcast.
Nobody does it better than Spencer Pattison down there on the sideline. He's gotten every coach so far, and he's gotten them with some good questions, too. I like Coach Mason. He's got the right attitude. He's chill, but he's happy, and you can tell he's got a level of intensity that you better respect.
Oh, absolutely. Sweep on the last play by Marquez. He's punishing people.
QB keeper here. This is break. And he can't just get out of the wrap. He can't get out of the grab of Andrew Robinson. Nice tackle there by the Red Squad. And he's a captain. And with a play like that, it's easy to understand why.
They're moving the chains. White team on the move. What are we at? 31-yard line going in. I'm looking for a pass here. They opened up the series with the trips to the top of the field. All three receivers running fly routes, and 17 hauled it in for the first. Quick screen. ZJ, what a catch. Nice one-handed grab. He's only able to pick up 3, but it was very exciting 3.
I tell you what, these guys, they can make 0-yard gains, go for 90-yard runs. That's how good this white team is, and all these kids. And red team's making them play. I mean, God, they got to make one-handed catches just to get a play around here. They got to escape a sack just to get yardage around here. So red team is doing everything right, but White's on point right now.
Ooh.
Good job by the O-line there. Look at them giving themselves the hand. You should give yourselves a hand. Good job not moving 80. 29's a captain as well.
Man, I'm looking down here at Salem.
Donnie Salem Jr.?
One-on-one with, who is that, 23?
We're looking at number 34 down
Bailey.
here.
That looks like an easy slant route. I mean, he can split outside the numbers, and he still has the opportunity to run the slant route. So I don't get that.
Now you're right.
Except for the fact that they're 6th graders and they've only had 2 practices together.
That
Look
Donnie
at all that
Salem.
field.
He looks like a big, strong kid. Yeah, I'd give him the ball too. And they're going to look opposite.
They throw the slant to the other side.
They throw the slant. It's to the other side. That was Emory Johnson who made the big catch to start the half, but that was incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down now, so we're looking at a coach's decision. They're inside the 30, but not quite at the red zone. You're the white team coach, Mike. You going for it, Mark?
Absolutely. I'm running a slant route to Salem, possibly for 6, but definitely for the first down.
All right, here's Z break. Quarterback deep in the shotgun.
Delay a game? Was it timeout? He wants to contest the last play. I think Coach Mason saw
We're going to get our
something.
first coach's challenge of the game, of the day, of the invitational, of the inaugural invitational.
You can't challenge in the Colorado Youth Football Invitational.
Oh,
inadvertent whistle. I like it. Put that whistle in your pocket, bro.
When I would make mistakes as a kid in school, I'd be like, that was an inadvertent mistake. And I'd still have to go to detention. All right, here's break with the ball. He's got a wide receiver open, 23. Just can't get it in. Maximus Graff.
Wow.
Had a chance. He's a good player, too. We saw him in practice. He's good at the catch and run, but sometimes you take your eyes off the ball. Did that ever happen to you, Mark? You take your eyes off the ball trying to look if you're going to get hit or trying to look where to run to?
Never happened to me.
That's
I'm
why
lying.
you're a pro.
Happens all the time.
And then the next part.
Remember, what's rule number 1 of Fight Club? I mean, what's rule number 1 of catching a football?
There is no Fight Club. That's rule number 1 of catching the football.
Catch the football.
Got it.
Rule number 1.
Rule number 2 is if you don't catch the football, you got to get over it. It can't hang on you. Can't hang over. You can't walk to the sideline with your head down. Get up, get back in the game, and get yourself another shot at it. All right, here we go. Red team's got the ball. Peraza's back. Oh, no, that's not Peraza. Sorry, that's Norton.
In there,
Norton throws it short. 21 picks it up. That's Riley Simons. Riley Simons has some room. He's on his feet. Down to the 10. Just outside the 10 on the interception and return. Riley Simons for the white team. That's got to make Coach Ramirez stoked with how the red team offense had been moving the ball.
It's got to make Coach Rashard Mason sick. He had an open receiver, just underthrew him. Great defense and securing the ball and then getting some yak. Yard after the interception, yay. He got some yay.
And you wonder if Peraza is not feeling as good or if they're just giving some guys some equal reps.
You got to give guys some reps, man. Come on.
For sure. For sure, yep. And Norton,
and again,
probably a throw he wished he would have had back.
Yeah. He just needs to put a little more air on that thing.
You know what's crazy is that when you're gripping the ball so tight like that, it's just hard to really. You
had a little pressure.
Yeah, it's. If he was playing in the backyard, if we were having a catch, it'd be fine. Oh, here we go. I think we got Spencer down on the sideline with our main man. Should we take it down to Spencer? Is he ready for it? All right, here he comes. Here's Spencer.
I'm here with Riley Simmons. Show off that belt. I mean, come on, a pick? Heck yeah. Tell me about it. How do you feel?
It was amazing, and I just felt really good.
Oh, yeah. If you would have made it to the end zone, what dance would you have given us?
Probably a gritty.
A gritty? I love the gritty. Who's your favorite football player?
My dad, and if we're talking the NFL, Micah Parsons.
Oh, yeah, Micah Parsons. I love it. Well, great pick. Go get another one. How about that?
Yes, sir.
We're going back to Mark and Jeff.
Riley Simmons, amazing effort. Great kid. Said his favorite football player is his dad. Second favorite football player is a pro, Micah Parsons. These kids are amazing. White team's got the ball, and they're looking to take advantage of the momentum being on their side. QB keeper, Zakai break. Gets inside the 10-yard line, and they're knocking on the door. That'll bring up second and about 6, maybe?
Who else has played quarterback for the white team?
White's left.
Did Jacob play some quarterback too?
Not really. I think every snap's been by the captain there, number 5, Zakai break.
Okay.
And if you see on the back of his jersey, he's got a little got a little D1, XA16. He's got his Twitter handle on the back of his jersey.
I love it.
You ever think someday you'd wear a Broncos jersey with the MJax 80 on the back?
Couldn't imagine that one, Jeff. Oh!
Uh-oh, he dropped the ball. Ball's on the ground. And now it's picked up. Are you kidding me? Don't tell me it's number 0. Dominic Marquez, this guy. He loves it. He's having a good time. But how about Adrian Norton making sure that Marquez didn't get loose this time? Gotta love it. This red team, man, they got flavor. They got swag. They play hard. They play with fire. Because this white team, man, they got talent. They got all sorts of talent out there, but the red is making them work for it. Are these 6th graders?
6th graders, man. It's unbelievable.
Man, these are the best of the best, obviously. Both O-lines have been really nice today, too. No off starts. I haven't seen any holding penalties. We've had long runs. We've had less quarterback sacks. So I got to give both offensive lines A+ for their performances.
That's been pretty ridiculous, actually.
All right, here we go. Zakai's got the ball. He's looking deep. He's got a guy in the end zone. Incomplete. What a try. What an effort. Was that ZJ? No, 17 was going for it. Emery Johnson and Zarek Martinez Jr. in there for the action. That was a great ball, too. I like that ball. You know what he did there? He trusted his receiver.
He had 2 guys in the flat, but he decided to go deep with that. There we go.
Yeah, I think he liked his receiver more than his matchup. Sometimes you got to throw it to Mark Jackson, whether he's covered or not. I mean, sometimes you got to throw Justin Jefferson the ball because he's that good.
Emery Johnson is that good.
Huge play here. It's 4th down. It's 6-6. It's in the red zone. The white team's got the ball. Marquez is to the left.
They're trying to get him to jump.
Interesting. Well, good job on the red team for not jumping.
Very good.
Good job on the O-line for not jumping. And that's a pretty next-level coaching out of George Ramirez to have his white team just get there and do the statue play.
Did a hard count. Yeah, especially at this point in the game. I mean, we're in the third quarter. You're driving, looking to put some points on the board. It's 4th and goal, yes? Oh, no, they can get it first. They get it first at the 3-yard line.
And there you see Coach Martinez working with his guys. Donnie Salem Jr. in there. Look at all the coaches, too. There's something to be said. Yeah, we give the head coaches their love, and we should. But look at all the assistant coaches walking around here. These guys are doing it for the love of the game. They're no paychecks. They're here because their heart beats and their blood flows for football.
Man, when you talk about this whole invitational, I met Zarek Martinez. It had to be about 7-8 years ago, and all he could talk about was football. We were looking to put another deal together, and he was like, "Hey, you think you get me in with the Broncos? Hey, you think you get me in with CU? Hey, you think you get me?" He eats, drinks, sleeps, breathes football every day of his life.
Huge 4th down right here. 3 receivers to the top of the screen. Break gets out, gets the ball to Marquez, and nowhere to go. What a hit, what a wrap. 99, Gunnar Gerbers.
That's how you want a defense, Marquez. Do not let him get started.
That's how you want a defense on 4th down. Don't let him go nowhere.
Absolutely.
Great tackle. Gunnar Gerbers, 99. Red team plays ball.
Did we get to catch that on the replay? Let me see if we can pull that up on the replay. Because pretty good play design. We talked earlier about getting the ball into your playmaker's hands. So this is an excellent
It's
attempt.
the 4th down play here, yep.
Yeah. Okay, just goes out
Good
on the
pressure.
screen. Gets that ball out. Probably a little quicker than he wanted to.
Still a good little pass and catch, though, with all the pressure coming, breathing right down your neck.
Jedediah Barrientos. Great plugging up the middle. Not so great blocking for that screen pass. Can't do it all, right?
Can't be great at everything unless you're Coach GTV.
Peraza's back in the game.
Okay, pass. Almost a lateral pass, and it was caught behind the line of scrimmage, and it was tackled behind the line of scrimmage. That's a tackle for loss.
Get north and south, son.
Get some what, son?
Get north and south, son.
What Mr. Jackson means by that is run. Go. Some guys, they do it. I see it in soccer. I see it in basketball. They make all these moves, but they're staying in the same place.
He made a move
somewhere.
on nobody.
Yeah, make people chase you. Be hard to guard.
There was real estate right ahead of him, and he decided to make a move. Didn't work out so well. North and south is what we're looking for.
We got our guy Rory Mann over there. Had the big touchdown earlier in the game. He'll be like the wing back, and then next to the quarterback, it's our guy number 4. Bad snap. Ball's on the ground. Ball's still on the ground, and it looks like Rashad McFalls is on it. What do we have, white team? White team's got it. Rashad McFalls picks it up. That's the guy I was looking for to make a play today for the white team, and he did it. Unbelievable. I'm so happy for Rashad. I'm happy for his dad, Robert. I'm happy for me. I coached him.
That's right.
Look, and he gets the turnover belt.
Second generation.
How cool is this? I was a high school basketball coach back in 2005. I coached a kid named Robert, and that's his son. Unbelievable. Here we are. Only at the Colorado Youth Football Invitational.
Yeah, from the snap. No one can get it control. Marcus Wright loses it. Peraza loses it. And McFalls picks it up.
McFalls on it. And now they got the ball inside the 10 again. Here goes Zakai Break. Tosses it out. There's Marquez. We know he's got speed, but I don't think he's got enough to get around. And a cameraman almost died.
Yeah, I think we might want to. I love your zest for getting a couple shots, but.
Unbelievable. Let's take it down the field and see what our guy Rashad McFalls has to say after that big fumble recovery.
I'm here with Rashad McFalls. A fumble recovery. How does that feel?
It feels good. Second one of the day. Just trying to make a difference out here.
2 of them. That's big. You know, if you could pick any college to see what you just did today, what college would you choose?
Maybe Oregon.
Oregon, you know, those jerseys are great. You like the neon?
Yes, coach.
The neon is great. Who's your favorite football player?
Fred Warner or Ray Lewis.
Oh, those are two good ones. Well, why not go get another one, yeah?
Yes.
All right, have a good game, man. We're going back to Mark and Jeff in the broadcast.
Amazing work as always, Spencer. If you heard the crowd chanting those 3 syllables, that's how you know the last play was incomplete. And that brings up a 3rd down. No field goals, guys. So it's either 6 or nothing you get out of a drive. Trips up to the top. Look for Zarek Martinez Jr. in the slot there. Not to mention Salem. Looks like he's getting open. Break keeps it himself, and he's got nowhere to go. Great
2
tackle.
down territory. So you're going to go for 4th. But here's the thing. You got to give the accolades to the red team defense.
Oh, yeah.
They've been in this position twice now and have so far kept the white team out of the end zone. They're trying to get that ball to Marquez, and they just can't get it to him in an open space. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me.
What if they fool you 3 times?
If they fool you 3 times, you're out of the game.
Shame.
You lose.
Shame. Shame. All right, there's the captain, number 5. He's ready. That's the Kai break. He's got trips up to the top again. There's ZJ Martinez running the slant. And they get the ball back into the hands of number 17, Emory Johnson. Reaches out, and he may have gotten enough. Yeah, it's definitely enough for the 1st down. That'll move the chains.
No, that was goal.
Oh, it was goal?
It was goal.
Was that 4th and goal? Turnover on downs?
Yeah.
That just goes to show you this red team, man. Coach Mason, we heard him talk. We know he's all about business. And his business is having fun, stopping teams from scoring.
They're doing just that right now. See if they can muster some offense with 3:56 left to go here in the 3rd. 6-6 is the score at the Colorado Youth Football Invitational, inaugural edition on Coach G TV.
How lucky are we, Mark?
I am blessed and highly favored. I mean, I really believe it's a blessing, not just to be here, but to witness this. Whenever you see something happening for the first time, especially here in the state of Colorado around football, it's awesome.
It's amazing to witness it. It's even better to be included in it as a part of it. And what we'd like to think is an integral piece for people that can't be here, that we can give you the best coverage that the state of Colorado has to offer. 6th grader here. That's Peraza on the handoff. Look at this bird's eye view we got from Archuleta Cam. That's Brody Shepard on the red team. The cool thing about Brody Shepard, he wears them Eric Dickersons out there. He has got some swag on the practice field with him. Like, he's got the white rim glasses, but when he gets on the field, he throws those Dickersons on. He's a player.
Dangerous play from the 2-yard line. I mean, that can easily go wrong, turn into a safety. But they got a little breathing room now. Let's see what Coach Mason and Daniel Peraza has tuned in for this next play.
Yeah, I mean, you might be a little hesitant to throw. Last time you threw it down here, it went for an interception. So it's one of those things where we'll try and make a stop. Here we go. Quarterback's in the shotgun. Look for a big man to maybe get a handoff. Nope. Ball goes handoff up the middle.
Little guy. He keeps going left, right.
Still up, still on it. Is that Taryn Kernan?
It's about a yard short of the 1st.
Taryn Kennan. Also a captain. That must be such an honor. Imagine going home after 2 days of practice and showing your mom and dad that they give them a patch. Everyone gets a jersey, but not everyone gets that patch. And imagine going home and showing your mom that you're a captain of the red team, and it's not everyone gets that, so be proud of it.
He's got good moves, but he's got to get north and south. He's got a couple moves, then just get north and south.
I think what happens when you're on a field this big and maybe you're not used to it, you just think there's room over here.
It's forever, huh?
Which is right, but it's not gaining any yardage. You're running yards, but you're not gaining yards.
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong line. 6 yards to go for the 1st.
We're just at about the 2-minute mark here in the 3rd quarter. All tied up, 6-6, 3rd down at 6. That's Peraza's got the ball. Sees a guy he likes.
Ooh.
Underthrows it. 21 almost had his 2nd pickoff of the day. And Riley Simons.
I was trying to think
is slapping his helmet with his hands and saying, I want to be interviewed again by Spencer. But instead,
I got more room on my bedroom wall.
Right. Team Red's going to punt that ball, and Team Red, White will take over. So another good stand. I mean, we talk about this Red team and how fired up their defense is, but Rashad McFall's getting fumble recoveries. The White team's playing ball, Barrientos making plays. I mean, these guys, this White team's got some defense too.
Absolutely. Two pretty equally matched teams. We've seen some offense, and we've seen lots of defense.
We see more passing as the kids get older. Obviously, the hands get bigger. The ball's easier to throw. You're stronger. I get all that. But this has been a nice mix of run, pass, and just playmaking, even though there's not a ton of touchdowns. 6-6, under 2 minutes to go. It's 1st and 10. Break wants to make the pass, keeps it himself. Now he's got some space. He finds some green grass. He's still on his feet. Up past the 20, inside the 15, and just tackled at the 10-yard line. That's Gunnar Gerber's on the grab. Gunner's got a good grab on him.
Dude, this is a designed quick screen to Marquez. He sees that they're reading it. He pulls the ball down and takes it upfield. Excellent play read. I don't know if it was an RPO, but he turned it into one, and he turned it into a big pickup for the White team.
Did you ever play quarterback growing up, or were you always a receiver?
Always a receiver.
Okay. Me too. Me too. In case you're wondering about my storied high school football career, I was always a scout team receiver. Pass out to Z.J. Martinez, just couldn't squeeze it. You know what I think happened there?
He's looking to make a play.
He's looking to make a play without the pill. Get the pill,
absolutely,
then make the play.
The White team dialing it in on their quick screens.
With the incompletions, does stop the clock. So this game's taking a little longer than would have liked. But good football nonetheless. Break gets the snap, looks to the left side, got his guy. That's 17. That's Emory Johnson. He's got a stiff arm. He's got a hand. He's got room, and I see a pylon down. I see a pylon.
Oh, he stepped down.
Out of bounds at the 2-yard line.
Close to the first.
Great effort by Emory Johnson there.
Oh, no, let's go. No.
You know, for Emory Johnson to have started the game with all those handoffs and nothing really going his way, but to start the second half off, big catch. He's had another big catch in this quarter, and another one to get the first down.
Play totally designed. So they do have a challenge flag.
They do have a challenge flag, and guess where they're coming? There's an official coming right over here to the Coach G TV booth to see the replay. We're going to dial up this replay, and I believe the coach is challenging whether the player was inbounds or out of bounds. So we'll take a couple minutes here. We're going to try and find our best angles of this replay and give it to you at home and see what you think. Mark Jackson and I will tell you what we think for sure. And this is our first time ever doing this. This might be the first time a challenge has ever happened in the state of Colorado, other than on the NFL level. So here we go. Here's our replay, Mark. What do you see here?
It wasn't Vic Fangio.
Pass goes to the left, right? We all saw that. Emory Johnson keeps the ball. He's coming around.
Foot stepped out.
Are you
About the
sure?
1.5. Yeah, that ref's all over it. He may be a half-yard short.
Oh, really? They have one more angle. Okay, here comes the official. Let's see what we got.
Further review.
How cool is this?
Whoa.
Cool. Hey.
I know you lost a timeout.
Hey, never forget your first coach's challenge.
There you go.
And that was my
I
first
got one
coach's
in.
challenge on Coach GTV, and
Yeah.
I'll never forget it, Mark. How cool. Good job. That's Chris Unruh. That's Eric Martinez. They're trying to make something special, and I think that right there, what just happened right there, that's pretty special.
Trips at the top.
QB sneak, QB keep, QB score. Show it. There's the touchdown. Now it's been awarded. Number 5, Zakai Break.
It's a big
Put
boy.
6 on the board.
Uh-oh. Celebration. Just watching a little TV, that's all. Chilling with my boys.
Just watching some YouTube. Dude Perfect, bro.
Uh-oh,
These
what is
guys.
that?
It's the kicky dance. It's a Fortnite dance or what? These kids doing Fortnite?
I love it.
They call that Just Keep Swimming. Dedication to Dory. All right, you're the coach of the white team, Mark. You want to go for the 1-point try or do you want to kick for 2?
1-point try.
Now we know how hard kicking is. Oh, wait a minute. This looks like a kick.
They're going to kick it
formation
again.
now. Are they doing it?
They've got Marquez lands of about 7 yards away from the football, which lets me know he doesn't have a lot of confidence he can kick that thing over. I had my Jeff. Here's what I do. I fake it.
Really? I don't know if you can.
Put that thing
Are they
down
doing
there.
this?
Act like you're going to kick it and then flip it to Marquez.
Well, if you're looking for
sweet.
elite kicking training, talk to
That's
our guy,
Game
Dean,
kicking.
over at Game Day Kicking.
If you want elite kicking training,
Yeah, the guy who made a 60-yarder. He trains people how to make
60
extra points
yards,
like this.
at
This is for
least.
2 points, guys. Check this out. Martinez on the hold. That's ZJ.
second time's the charm. I think he makes this one. I was wrong.
Oh, that looked like me last
Closer.
night. It's hard. You ever kicked a field goal, Mark? Like, tried?
It is hard.
It is. My foot hurts still from the 5 kicks I
Your
put down
foot
yesterday.
hurts?
I got these dainty feet, though. But
Yeah,
you know what
yeah.
I'm saying? It takes a real man to kick a
Some
6-yarder.
really posh feet.
Bro, what do you think?
12-6.
Did you like that they went for 2 there or no?
No, I don't.
Yeah. I kind of like it because if it goes through, we know how hard kicking is. You're almost making it like the other
2
team will
scores.
have to go for theirs.
They
yeah.
have to go for theirs.
So I like
True.
how Coach Ramirez put the pressure on him. I'm sorry. Yeah, Coach Ramirez there. George Ramirez out of Fort Lupton High School. Cool thing about Coach Ramirez, he went to Fort Lupton High School and then came back and
alma mater.
Yesterday I had all my camera equipment set up there and they were kicking it up there and almost hit my camera, got me scared. So hey, let's go down to the field. We got our guy Spencer with touchdown scorer Zakai Brake.
I'm here with Zakai Brake, the QB1. Turn around real quick. D1 Kai. If you could go to any college, what would it be?
Ohio State.
Ohio State. I love to hear it. You said your favorite player was Josh Allen. Why is that?
Because he's a dual crack quarterback like me, and he's going to be tall. And I expect to be tall, too.
Hey, you're going to be tall. You're going to still grow. You're just in 6th grade, man. You're a great quarterback. That spiral, clean, man. Heck of a touchdown, man. Show that belt off.
Thank you.
All right, we're going back to the broadcast. Mark and Jeff.
Hey,
I
Mark,
love those interviews, man.
Answer
That's
me
the best
this.
part of the game.
Whose
today.
smile is bigger, Spencer's or the kid he's
I
interviewing?
know, man. Spencer's crushing that thing. He said, hey, Josh Allen makes tall and great plays like me.
So we missed a play there.
Peraza is out.
That was Peraza. He came out. Yeah, he tried to run a little bit, get loose, and he's now back on the sideline hurting. Boy, this kid, he's got heart for days. But when you're hurt, that's tough. There's only so much you can do.
Here we go. Adrian Norton's at the helm.
New quarterback, yeah, or same old Adrian. I should say we've seen Norton once or twice. He's got pressure breathing down his neck. Nowhere to go. That's 34.
Got a wide
Donnie
open
Salem
receiver.
Jr. That's tough to get a pass off, whether you're Peraza, whether you're Norton, whether you're John Elway. It's tough to get a pass off when you got a big angry and a big hungry breathing down your neck like 34 Donnie Salem Jr. did. That's a nice looking player right there.
He's
34.
such a stoic kid. Oh, God. He's really into military. That's his hobby, is studying wars and battleships and German generals. And
well, we do have, in terms of the state of Colorado, which we're here to celebrate, we have one of the best military, feels about it. We got the Air Force Academy. We got Fort Carson, represented in the earlier game by Coach Novotny. What else? We got NORAD. We got Lowry Air Force Base. We got it represented.
We got a million forts here in Colorado, don't we?
We got some real forts, and then we got some cities that start with fort. I don't think there's a fort in Fort Collins.
There's the.
Know what I mean?
Is there a fort in Fort Collins? There probably was back in the day. What's the other one? What's the Air Force Base? There was two. There was Lowry.
There was Lowry and then Buckley now.
And Buckley, yeah.
And Peterson down south, or no?
Peterson? Yeah, we got a few.
Yeah, so no shortage of love and respect for the military here, and it's a pleasure, you know. And I work with the VA guys when I'm doing my appraisals, and, you know, salute those guys.
Thank you for your service.
Yeah, and thank their wives and their kids too, man. It's not easy, but
sacrifice
makes us all better.
So here we go, 12-6.
All right, our cameraman's putting 4 fingers in the air. That means it's fourth quarter time.
Red team has an advantage, or white team has an advantage.
This is the third game, Mark, out of 3 games that has been a one-possession game at some point in the fourth quarter. So we got that. That's how you know these are evenly matched teams. There's no 24-0 wins or nothing.
Good football.
Quarterback's in the shotgun, gets the snap, looks right, looks back left, keeps it.
Salem.
Coverage sack, Donnie Salem Jr. He's wreaking havoc for the white team, and he's wreaking havoc on the red team.
Might give an assist to Diorio. Jacob
Diorio, nice player. And a lot of these guys, maybe we're not calling their name out, but they're doing great coverage. You know, the back 4 has made it pretty easy on the front 7 for this white team. Red, on the other hand, bringing in the backup quarterback, he's a good player. He can throw it, he can run it. It's just a little different than the control that they play under when Daniel Peraz is taking those snaps.
Yeah, a couple big plays for the white team. One was the big long catch that Emory Johnson made, and then him scampering down there to get close enough for the quarterback to sneak it in. That's the difference in the game. Just a couple plays I can point out from him.
Now here's Zakai Brake, back after scoring his touchdown, back after doing his sideline interview, and he's looking for more. He rolls out to his left. He looks down the field, ball's tipped, and ball's incomplete. Number 3, great pressure there. Red team number 3, Henry Freeman.
He has Salem and Martinez down. They're in the same area, so I'm not sure if someone ran the wrong route or Martinez came from the other side of the ball. Long ways to get there. Again, these coaches with I don't know if that was a design quarterback rollout or what, but much easier for a right-handed quarterback to roll out to the right.
You see on the replay there, great pressure by Freeman chasing him down.
False start, Martinez. Come on, ZJ.
So as a wide receiver, is it easier or harder when it comes to false starts?
Easier.
Easier to false start or easier to not?
Easier to not false start. A wide receiver should never, ever, ever false start.
Ever.
Wide receiver is supposed to look at the ball.
That just goes to show how excited these kids are to be here at the Pat Bowlen facility. Home of the Denver Broncos. Snap goes, handoff comes to the left. That's our guy, Dominic Marquez. He goes fast to the side, but when he comes to turn it up, there's nowhere to go because that's Gunnar Gerbers locking in and lining him up and knocking him down. Gunnar Gerbers having a nice game, 99. He goes left and right.
He's everywhere.
He stays in pursuit, too. I love that. He almost gets faster the closer he gets to the ball.
Playing a great game.
Okay, huge third down here. Ball's on the 50. We're looking at a third and 15.
A little gassed out there.
Brake sees the guy.
Salem.
He likes.
Stop running,
Salem.
Johnny. Doesn't know where the ball is.
Marcus Wright on the coverage there. Nice job by number 8. A little bit of hand fighting, but more so just right in his hip pocket.
Yeah, earlier he had a different match. He was matched up against 33. They put him up against number 8. Obvious athlete. Does a great job. Marcus Wright's one of the top players on the red team.
So that incomplete pass led to a punt. That punt puts the ball down on the 25-yard line. And the red team will come out on offense.
Did you notice when they punt, they run the clock while the referee walks with the ball to the place that they set the punt?
Maybe they should, yeah. Because, I mean,
That's
a
what
punt
they do.
in the game would take like 30 seconds or 20 seconds. So
About 8 from the walk, 25 yards. How long does it take to walk 25 yards?
Well, I missed the 25-yard field goal like 5 times yesterday, and it took me
How long did it take you to go get the ball?
like 15 seconds to walk.
Mm.
Is that a long time or little? I don't know. What's
You're
your
a little slow. That guy right there,
What's your 25-yard
he walks
walk?
that 25 yards in about 8 or 9 seconds. What's your 25?
What's your 25-yard walk
Walking.
time? Oh, here we go. Well, Peraza's back, giving another shot. This guy's tough as nails. This guy's the Lenny Dykstra of this thing. Nails. Look at this. Handoff
Look at
going
Marquez.
to the right side. Chasing him down. Marquez is a player, but that's Terry Cunnin.
Anyone else, man, that kid would have turned the corner and been up the sideline. That guy, Dominic Marquez, ain't no joke. I got to give it to him. He is a difference maker in this game. Pickup of 6, however, which was one of the positive plays that we've gotten here from the red team. Good thing.
You know what I see, too, is a lot of coach love for the other team. You know, they're slapping those guys on the head.
Oh, yeah.
Something that's really cool about this event is the team that doesn't win the game, their best player gets an award, a belt awarded to them from the other team's coach.
Wow.
So even if you don't come out as a winner, you still may get a belt for being the best player on the other team. Handoff goes to 10. 10 sneaking by. That's Brody Shepard. Tried to stiff arm, tried to get loose, but that white defense is tough. Led by Rashad McFalls. Heard him on the sideline. Did you hear him say, yes, coach? No, coach? Spencer was asking him questions. He said, yes, coach.
Yes, coach.
No, coach. That's how you know you're raising them right. Just call people coach. Yes, coach. No, coach. Nice swarming defense there by the white. Looks like we got a player not feeling so good. We'll take a look at it. Again, we got a world-class training staff here to help the kids.
I'm calling it a cramp.
Here to help the parents, too. I got to imagine being the parent of a kid who's sitting there on the
Here's a
turf doesn't
replay.
feel good, but every one of them got up and everyone was gotten back in. So,
Looked like he was already limping a little bit.
yeah, it looked like he landed tough on the right foot there. So, it's never good when someone gets hurt. We don't like that.
Here we go. He's going to walk off.
He's tough. Yep.
Ankle.
That's our guy, Brody Shepard, rocking those Dickerson shades. Eric Dickerson, rec spec style. He's a good player, and I like the play they ran there to try and get him involved on a jet sweep. The bummer about the jet sweep, if you ask me, is that you're not going the right direction. Yeah, you're running as fast as you can to the white sideline, not to the orange end zone over there.
Well, these guys have just been, I mean, they haven't done a good job of stopping that penetration, man. These guys are fast enough. There's a few guys, you've seen it, they get to the outside, they can get gone.
Is the I formation
play.
dead? Is it gone? Are you ever going to see an I formation again? Here's Peraza. Oh, can't quite grip it. I think he had the read he liked. He had the matchup he liked. It's just when he went to throw the ball, he didn't have the grip he liked. Couldn't quite grip it. Here we go. Let's take a look. Here's the replay. He goes to throw it out, and it just kind of – it looks like he pinched a little too –
He's throwing it from his back foot.
Right, and I think he just gripped it a little too far towards the tip as opposed to towards the laces.
He'll get coached up on that. He can watch this on Coach G TV.
Well, those of you wondering, we had about –
got to step into that throw.
We had about 1,200 people watch the last few.
Oh, wow, awesome.
We're getting about 275 at a time. I got to imagine by the 7th and 8th grade game, once everyone knows what kind of coverages they're getting, we just did a coach's challenge, guys. They don't do that in Colorado except here, now, today is where that happens. And we got Mark Jackson. So I'd suggest watching the rest of the night.
White team takes the field with 8:55 to go here in the fourth. They're up 12-6. Protect the ball is probably top of mind for these guys.
If I'm the white team coach, let's run the ball. Let's run the clock. Let's get 10 yards. Run the ball, run the clock, get 10 yards.
Break Marquez.
So here's break, hands it off. Marquez gets it, runs it forward. Nice gain. Nothing to worry about on that first down. If you can get it to a second and something reasonable, Oftentimes the bummer is when you hand it off and lose those 3 yards, then you're automatically in a passing down when in fact you're trying to run the clock down.
Well, that's been the problems when these coaches, like you said, are doing jet sweeps or not getting to the edge on a sweep.
It's been more of a pistol formation here. Fakes the handoff to Marquez, looking deep. Hold the ball if I'm him. Ball's out. Ball's on the ground. And red team's got it. Red team picked it up. He's on the ground, so his knee is down, but of course he's got it. No, he's saying he's down.
Oh, he's throwing that.
He's saying he's down, I believe. He's saying
throwing the
he's down.
He already threw the challenge flag.
Hold on
He threw
now.
it way out there.
I think he's saying that 54 was down after recovering the fumble. I don't think he's saying the quarterback was down. But guess what? Just in case they make a call that may not be favorable, we got a thing going on here, Mark.
Coach Mason's got a good arm.
We got a thing going on here. It's called Coach's Challenge.
Love it.
Okay, so
Can we get the
listening in.
replay? Let us judge it.
Here's what I'm going to
kinda
tell
hear
you.
what he's saying.
Here's what I'm going to tell you. I heard what he said, okay? He said quarterback was in the grasp before the fumble, and he called it dead down so that, for safety's sake, he said.
Right.
Coach Mason wasn't happy. He threw the challenge flag. There will be no challenge.
Not
Here, we'll see what the
challengeable.
replay has to offer, though. This is a
You
fumble.
can't really hear the whistle.
It's just he's in the grasp.
I saw the whistle in his
there.
mouth, but I couldn't hear the whistle.
And that brings up 3rd and 13. Marquez gets very little on the gain. 4th down coming up. Under 8 minutes now, 12-6. And it looks like white team.
Do you go
Not sure
for
what
it
they're
or
gonna
punt?
do here. They're
They
up
punt.
12.
Here we go. Yeah.
Let's just take one closer look here at the replay of the call in question.
So you can see the referee in the back here.
Yep, the white
He
cap.
puts the whistle to his mouth.
Right there, he puts it to his mouth and blows it.
I'm
I don't think he
assuming he
sees the
blew
ball
it.
come out because it's on the opposite side.
Yeah.
So I think he was calling in the grasp. I thought he was calling 94 down for recovering the fumble. That's
Oh, you
Rush
can't
Roberts.
run. No. Can't advance.
So I thought when he was pointing at the ground, I thought he was saying 94, you're down
No.
after the fumble recovery. It turns out he was saying quarterback down, quarterback in the grasp.
Hey.
Shoot, that's a big call.
What's for an inaugural football invitational without a little controversy?
Controversy.
Beep, beep.
Okay, well, let's reset. It's quarter 4. White team's got 12, red team's got 6. We're under 7.5 left, and it's
Here we
a
go.
1st and 10 for the red squad. They're looking to tie this thing up, take the lead with a 1-point conversion. If you recall, white team went for the 2-point extra point kick and came up unsuccessful. Here's Peraza. He's got nowhere to go.
The pressure.
You know who that is. You know who it is. It's number 44. Number 44 is back for more. Jedediah Barrientos. Man, that boy can play. He is offensive lineman's worst dream. Not to mention if you're the quarterback.
That kid's playing lights out, man. Look at him.
Oh, he's feeling it. He's feeling it. McFalls did a nice job, too. Running back went to block him. They cleared him out.
Man, they got to do something to the left side of the field. I stay away from Marquez, and I'd stay away from Barrientos.
All right, Red's got the ball. 2nd down. 15. Handoff comes on the end around. Jet sweep, nowhere to go. That's Marcus Wright trying to get somewhere.
What was the flag?
Flag on the play here.
Holding, which is going to be a dagger for the red team. I think you got to know your personnel. And they're running, I believe, into the strength of the white team.
Imagine how hard it is to know your personnel in a game like this.
Oh,
And know who
You
you're
get 2
going
days.
against.
Yeah, you got to.
I mean, believe me, we want to make spotting boards. We want to know who their linemen are and starting whatevers. But in a game like this where there's so much variety, it's almost a joy to get to be a part of just the uniqueness of this spectacle.
Yeah.
It's a dream come true out here. I'm telling you what, whatever they dreamed of, I don't know if they ever dreamed it would be this good. On your first go at it.
They're going to decline the penalty, I guess. It was a blind side block. They're just going to take the loss of yards. Third and 20.
3rd and 20 here. 6 minutes, 8 seconds left in the 6th grade championship game.
Gosh.
Nowhere to go for Peraza. That Jacob Diorio, he's also a handful. Look at him getting some namaste in. You can triple him, and he's still going to get some namaste. You think they practiced football in the Dioro family?
Yeah. Man, I was raving about his younger brother in the 5th grade match, and I think the future looks bright for both of them. What do you think? You think the Diorio brothers could play in the NFL someday?
They're like a modern-day Peyton Manning and Eli Manning, I'm sure. That was Matthew Diorio in the 5th grade game from the white team, as I checks notes.
They're who are the pass rushers? What are the pass Bosa's? Isn't there 2 Bosa's?
The Bosa brothers, correct. That's true. That's a great comp. Great comp. I think the Hendersons, E.J. Henderson and Aaron Henderson played linebacker in the league. Who else? Any other brothers? Oh, the Barbers, Rondé and Tiki.
Defensive secondary, yeah.
Who else? Oh, the Matthews Ziz.
Clay.
Is there like 8 Matthews in the league? Or were those the older dads?
There's 3 of them. There was an uncle and I think 2 brothers.
And then Clay. Mama called him Clay, I'm going to call him Clay.
Got the Kelseys.
Breaks in at quarterback. Marquez to the right. Handoff goes to number 0. He doesn't go anywhere. Now he starts to go somewhere. He's getting past, breaks 2 tackles. Speed around the bend. Loose. 2010, 5. Touchdown. Dominic Marquez. That's number 2 on the day for number 0. But if you ask me, this guy's number 1.
They had him for a 4 or 5 yard loss.
4 or 5 times.
Nothing. Looked like nothing's there. He gets to the edge, turns that thing up, and it's lights out. Turn out the lights. The party's over.
Here's a replay here. Checking it out from the Becker cam. Look at he puts the brakes on, then he speeds up. Then he loops high. 1, 2, 3, 4 guys give it a go. Good blocking downfield. You know Mark likes that. And just a slow roll into the end zone. Donnie Salem there to meet you and greet you. That must feel nice.
Oh, yeah. Kicking ball. That 3rd time's a charm. Let's take some. What's the odds better in Las Vegas have on this field goal attempt?
Plus 150, yes.
Plus 150?
Alex Becker just checked.
You got to remember, Marquez has got about 260 yards on his legs right now that he's logged. And he's got to kick a field goal. I don't know any other. Rich Carlos never had to run 260 yards before kicking the field goal.
Boom. Oh, it's up. And it's good. He can do it all. Becker took the bet. Becker wins the bet. Here's what I do. I bet on number 0. I don't bet against them.
MVP.
That kick was brought to you by our guy, Dean Faithful at Game Day Kicking.
MVP.
No one needed any help with that kick.
Oh, he's got the belt.
Wow.
How many belts does he have today?
Here's the replay right here, Mark. Look at it again. He gets around 3 guys. Here, great downfield blocking. Let's give some love to 17 Emery Johnson for breaking him loose. And then it's another party in the end zone for the white team. This red team has tried and tried and tried on defense, and they've done well. It's just this white team's got talent, and
too much.
If you don't get 0 to the ground, he's gonna put 6 on the board.
When you got a nose tackle like Jedediah that's putting that pressure, nothing really works. You got Donnie Salem on one side, you got Diorio on the other side, so you can't run a jet sweep. You can't get to the outside. They just substituted for Salem.
First and 10. Red team's got the ball. Peraza's back at quarterback. We saw a reverse work in the early game. We'll see what they got, any tricks up their sleeve. Here's Rory Mann. He scored the first touchdown of the game. He's a big, strong man. Good gang tackling there by the White Scot, led by number 22, Mark Zell. Mark Zell's had a nice game, too. He's not the biggest guy, but, man, he plays with the biggest heart. That's for sure. Well, there's a lot of heart on that defense. 44, 1, 21's got a pick, 15's holding down the backside, 7, Diorio. 10 over here working hard. Marquez, of course.
Shepard, right.
This squad here is something special, this white team.
Chongo made a big play. Number 7, he got the sack in that last series. I think I get the ball back to number 2, Rory Mann. Just a quick screen, something short.
Snap to Peraza. Looks deep. Looks like he's got a man he likes, and that man is Man. And man, oh man, I like that play.
Did I call it?
You called it. They heard you. That's exactly what you got to do. Two steps back and chuck it up to number 2.
Get the ball in the hands of your playmakers.
Spencer did confirm in our first email that Rory Mann is a 6th grader. Okay? Don't let this.
A 6-foot 6th grader.
He's 6'2" with the helmet and cleats on, I feel like. Mark, I got to be honest, you're scaring me putting your foot down that hole.
Don't be scared.
Don't be scared? You an athlete?
I got good reflexes. Even if I fell down there, I grab the rail or something. Just be like, hold on, guys.
Please don't. Red team, after a great first down, 4 minutes left on the clock. They're down 2 scores. They got to look deep. Pressure from Diorio. Pressure from white team. Peraza gets it out. What a catch. What a throw. What a play. Still on his feet. 33, Taron Kennan.
This game ain't over. This game ain't over.
This game ain't over till Mark Jackson says it's over.
And I'm not singing.
Absolutely.
I thought you were going to call me a fat girl.
No, Mark.
Or a lady.
I would never. I'd call you a fat lady, though.
22 yards. 22 yards, 3:55 here to go in the fourth quarter of the inaugural Colorado Invitational.
Felt more like 30 yards because they were about to lose 7 right here. Then they end up getting 5 more, 25 more. Look at that. Look at this play. Gets out. Still on his feet after this initial tackle.
Norton's in.
Norton's in. Looks left. Finds a receiver. Pitch and catch.
Same
That's
kid.
23 on the catch. That's Jasper Bailey.
Yep.
Been waiting to call his name. The bird's nest is rocking up here. We're sideline. We're in the middle of a great game. 8th, 7th graders are going in the locker room, getting ready. In-N-Out Burger was delicious. We're having the best day ever. Let's be honest. All right, quarterback gets, looks right. He's got time. Throws it up deep. Ball's up. Ball's caught. 33. Touchdown, Taron Kennan. What a pass. What a catch. What a play.
Awesome job. He had a guy in the flats. I thought he was going to throw it to him. And he heaved a deep one to number 33, Trey.
I love being the play-by-play guy. I love doing the camera work. I love all of it. But I think if I could pick any job, it would be to bring the kids the belt. I want to be the guy that gives the kid their belt.
No, I want to interview the kid afterwards.
The interview's cool, but imagine giving him this belt. Anyway, great replay there. You see 33 go up and get it. He's had a nice game, Taron Kennan. He's really had a nice game. He runs well. He made a catch there. He's the guy that, you think you're going to tackle him, but he's never done till he's done. He's not done when you say he's done. And this game ain't over. You going for 2 right now, Mark? You going for the 2-point kick?
No, they're going for 1.
They're going for 1. 1 will put them within 7 if they get it. Empty backfield. Quarterback looks to maybe keep it. Breathing down his throat. Ball's up. Ball's down. Ball's on the ground. Incomplete pass. Adrian Norton gave it a good try there. So what that means is if they score again, the red team, and they have 18, then they'll have to go for the 2-point kick. Wow.
Maybe they could borrow Marquez for 1 play.
Here's that touchdown pass again. Look at this. Sees the guy streaking up the seam, throws it over the top. 2 defenders there. Boy, Zayden Smith wants that ball back. He wants that ball back. But unfortunately, in this game that we call life, you don't get second chances. You just got to keep playing. Okay, here we go, Mark. We're back to a 1-possession game. We're in the 4th quarter. We're under 4 minutes. Colorado Youth Football Invitational 6th grade game. White team leads 2010.
Right.
12, sorry. What do you got, Mark?
Marquez right.
Marquez gets the handoff. This guy's tough to tackle. In space, he's tough to tackle in a group. He's tough to tackle with 4 guys. Out past the 40-yard line to the 42.
First down.
And that's Andrew Robinson bringing him down there. Captain for the red team. That's Dominic Marquez. I'm not sure we've got any more superlatives to explain the kind of game he's playing.
If I'm coaching the red team, I'm screaming, tackle the ball, tackle the ball. A turnover is the only thing that can really help him here.
Yeah, you're onto something there. As an old high school basketball coach like I was, same theory applies. End of the game, foul the ball. That way, ball might come out. That's what you're looking for. Need that turnover.
Tackle that ball.
Well, that's a tackle right there. Same name as we called before, Andrew Robinson. This time he got him by the shoulder pads with 2 hands and didn't let go.
I hope he throws that flag on the offense. If he doesn't, I'm going to be upset.
What are you looking for?
I never get upset. He's going to call a personal foul, but it was it wasn't the defense. The guy just made a good tackle. Inadvertent whistle. That's bull. I can't boo.
The Red Faithful are not too pleased with that call. The call is unnecessary roughness. We're trying to keep it safe. We're not trying to get too physical, too rough around here, but football's a physical, rough game. And
Look at the play.
I don't believe there was anything too intentional
Marquez
there.
is delivering the blows.
Coach Mason's beside himself right now. He's looking to throw a challenge flag to anyone who will take it. Fortunately, that's not a challengeable play. And there's another great pressure by number 6, Andrew Robinson. Will not be denied. It's his 3rd big play in the last 3 plays. Wow.
Timeout called by the white team.
Timeout white team. As they lead, I think they're trying to get organized here and finish this drive off. Let's take a look at the replay. Watch number 6 come in here.
Can you back it
up? Head full
too?
of steam.
I'm that
and then
guy.
we see from the other angle. Good job, hey, by Zakai Brake for not fumbling that ball, because that was a blindside hit by number 6. Easily could have fumbled it. So good job by Brake from holding on. Good job by the red team too. Okay, that call didn't go your way. You just sacked the guy and then gave him 15 yards because of a penalty. So could hold your head. You could be pouty. You could be sad. Great job by the red team getting refocused and revigorated to get back in there. And that brings up 2nd and 19. So if they run it, you get them a tackle and they're likely going to punt. Now we're looking at 2nd and 16. Apologies there. What's on your mind, Mark? What are you thinking? What should white team do here?
Oh, they're running the ball. I'm not sure why they're dropping back at the pass.
What about a ZJ Martinez jet sweep? Ooh. Okay, here's Marquez. He's got it. Tackled nicely. That's a 4th tackle in a row by number 6. He's the captain. He's the stud. He's the man. He's Andrew Robinson.
He did the same thing 2 plays ago, and he got a penalty called on him.
Got to move on. Nothing you can do.
I love football.
Here's what you can do, Mark. When something doesn't go your way, go tackle him again. And he's done it 4 plays in a row.
That's good football.
And one didn't go his way, but look at, he's gotten the 15 yards back that he already gave him on the last 2 plays of -8 and -7. I hear you. But these refs, they're trying. I think they want it to be the best game possible.
Yeah.
And keep in mind, these are CHASA officials. Each game has a CHASA official set
on the field, as well as CHSA officials running the chains. So after they're done with their game, they get back into civilian clothes and they work the chains. This is what it's all about here. All these guys, they're doing it because Coach Z Martinez asked them to. You know what I mean? He's one of those guys, when he asks you to do it, it's pretty easy to say yes.
Yeah.
Because you know you're doing it for the right reasons. You know you're doing it for the right team.
Team Colorado.
Under 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Colorado Youth Football Invitational 6th grade game. White team leads 1 possession. Extra points are worth 2. So red team still can get back in this. Ball goes up, ball gets thrown, ball gets caught. Emory Johnson had a nice second half. 21 yards is what they needed. Came up far short of the first down there. And that'll bring up 4th down. We'll see what Coach wants to do. Under 2 minutes now on the clock. 20 for the white team, 12 for the red. Is Coach thinking about taking a timeout here? He might take a timeout? Okay.
No,
I thought maybe he was going to milk some clock, burn a timeout, and then punt it. Here's our replay. Okay, here we go, looking at the catch. Nice little play, pitch and catch. Boy, Emory Johnson. I know Dominic Marquez is having one. Zakai Brake scored the touchdown, but Emory Johnson, he's Mr. Big Play. He's making those big plays that get them to touchdown drives.
Total team effort on both sides of the ball. Now the red team has 1 minute, 39 seconds. See if they can get that ball in the end zone. I don't know about you, but I'm going with Rory Mann. Just throw it up.
Well, their first touchdown came from throwing it up just like that to Rory Mann. So keep your eye on Taryn Kennan, too. We know he's explosive when he gets the ball in his hands. And I like how they ran him on a route. As a running back, they ran him kind of deep last time. So keep an eye on 33, keep an eye on number 2. And, of course, 23, Jasper Bailey. He's a playmaker as well. Boy, nowhere to go. Nowhere to go. Low Aiden Espinoza there. Looks like he's representing the Ducks. He's representing the white team. He's representing 6th graders. And he's making a big play at the biggest time of the biggest game of his life.
Peraza out, I should say, and Norton in.
Yeah, I'd love to have seen what this game would have been like with a healthy Peraza all game long. You know, white team, they've kept the same quarterback in. Most teams have kept, one quarterback, maybe 2, but it's not like they're going 3 deep on QBs. And maybe that makes sense. Short gain on the play there. Did you see that?
Jared Dyer, he's just evil. Sorry. I don't know if you're going to see a replay on this.
Yeah, player's down.
He is
not feeling good.
He is not nice. He needs to tuck his shirt in, though.
Mark Jackson's a big fan of you guys being tucked in all.
Did you see him body slam that guy?
I did. Which I believe is illegal. I don't believe you can grab a O-lineman and pull him and grab him, just like an O-lineman can't grab a demon and pull him and grab him. And I think that's what we want to be careful of. This is an all-star game. This is an invitational. It's for the love of the game.
That's where I want to see the flag.
We're here to hit. We're here to tackle, but we're not here to hurt. And so it's a fine line. There's belts. There's rings. There's glory. There's YouTube. There's everything involved.
Got him.
We got an interview here with the man who's been making the most plays for the red team. Let's go down to the sideline and hear what Andrew Robinson has to say.
I'm here with Andrew Robinson. Just had some monster sacks. I mean, can you tell by this visor? I mean, it looks great. What did you have for breakfast this morning that made you hungry for quarterbacks?
I had a banana, and I was ready for lunch.
That sounds good, man. A banana. Did you just one banana?
2.
2 bananas. I think that's what puts you over the edge. You excited for the rest of this game? You think you're going to pull out a W?
Yeah. We got this.
If you get put back on defense, you can get another sack?
Oh, yeah, you already know.
All right, thank you so much. Back to the broadcast.
Thanks again, Spencer. Pass from Adrian Norton deep throw looked nice, but just couldn't quite connect. Almost had a chance for an interception there. That was Mark Zell, number 22. Just kind of bounced off his shoulder pads. All right, Mark, under a minute left. Red team's ball, 4th down. It's go time or no time.
I had 2 bananas, and I'm ready for lunch.
Isn't that funny?
Yeah, we just need to give the quarterback a little time.
How are you going to give time with the big means up front? 44, 55, 7, 33. Haven't even mentioned 33, Trey Nelson, nearly enough, but he's wreaking havoc too.
White team shifted their their defense. Timeout here on the field. If you didn't notice, they took Marquez from linebacker and put him at safety.
That's smart. I played with a couple guys in high school that were hybrid kind of safety linebacker types, and you're seeing it now a lot. Oh, yeah, the Cam Chancellor type, or one of those Earl Thomas where you could play, little guy as a linebacker or a big safety. It's fun to watch guys that are so versatile, and must be nice to be one of these coaches, any of these coaches, just knowing that you can ask these kids to do a lot of things that maybe you can't ask a lot of kids to do.
Earlier, I can't remember which coach it was, but the key to his joy for this weekend is the kids are so coachable. That was he's like, what makes this difference? These kids committed day one to be coachable, and I love it. They're all-stars for a reason.
Oh, no doubt. And the all-star parents, too. We got to give a shout-out to all the moms and dads out there raising these kids right. Good work, everyone. All right, red ball, 4th down. It might have been offsides there. That was Diorio.
Not called.
Ball goes out to 10. That's our guy Brody Shepard, and he's got nowhere to go. Marquez closes nice, and that's why you move him back to safety. He can close, he can get that big tackle, and he can get you the ball back. And I think that one will do it. I think Team White are going to come out here in their victory formation, take themselves a knee, and go get themselves some gold rings.
That ring.
I got to tell you what, though, I like the way this red team played. I like the heart and the grit. I love the way Andrew Robinson shows up for work. I love the way that, Rory Mann plays. And Peraza, I would have liked to have seen him play the whole game. But a big shout-out to all the red team guys, including Coach Mason. Rashad Mason, what a stud. What a legend for being here. Did you see how far he threw that challenge flag? Might have to get him in my outfield for softball. There's the victory formation. Ball hits the ground. And now they're down.
Shout out to Adrian Nord, man. He was able to come in there and really, with very little protection, move that ball, or at least get the ball moving forward in that last series. So I know it's not easy playing rotating quarterbacks. Again, offense is all about rhythm, man, and it's tough.
Miles Murphy, Aiden Espinoza, right, on the left side of this line, doing a great job holding it down. Jedediah Barrientos, we called his name. He plays defense, offense, he does it all. Hats off to the white team. You are the 6th grade Colorado Youth Football Invitational champions. Go get your golden rings. I think what we'll do is we'll go get our sideline guys down there, and we'll try and get an interview with the coach that won the game. But in the meantime, Mark, give us a little wrap-up of what that game meant to you.
Man, it was a big game. Starting off with the red team, Rory Mann catching a deep ball. It looked like it was going to be very competitive. At halftime, 6-6. But the white team, I think they just came out the second half with a little more fire, a little more grit. Had some injuries on the red team. They kind of set them back. But I would say the defensive line and the white team, who usually goes unnoticed or unmentioned, the defensive line was the difference in the game.
Boy, that white team, they were hungry on defense. Rashad McFalls had a great game. Jedediah Barrientos, Donnie Salem Jr. Boy, I tell you, these guys all just came to work today with an attitude of getting some work done, and they did just that. Fun to watch, fun game. First game we've had that's had scoring by both teams in the first half. It was tied after 2 quarters, and then white team pulls it off with the touchdown and the 2-point kick. Our first 2-point kick conversion. Yes. Our first, what did we have? Our first coach's challenge in this game. And now we're going to go down to the sideline to get our guy, Spencer, with our winning head coach. And look at, there's Dominic Marquez as well.
With Coach Ramirez and Dominic Marquez. I mean, first of all, How much fun did you have, Coach?
Oh, I had a blast. It was. I wouldn't want anything else in the world right now is to be here with these kids, and just trying to get them better for the next level. And it was a blast. I had a great time.
You came out with a win. How does that make you feel?
Oh, even much better, right? Even much better. We always wanted, try to keep these kids to be competitive, right? And ultimately, everybody wants to win, right? We need to teach these kids to be winners, man, whether it's on the field or in life. So that's what we try to do.
Dominic, heck of a day. I mean, you scored what, 2 touchdowns? Phenomenal. How much fun did you have out there?
A lot.
Scale 1 to 10.
10.
If you could have any college to see what you did today, what college would that be?
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma. I loved the celebrations, but what's your favorite dance move?
I don't dance.
You don't dance? All right. We'll have to change that. Well, thank you, everybody, for joining us. We got 7th grade up next.
Thanks, as always, Spencer. Boy, those guys on the field do a great job. And I'm not talking about the players. I'm talking about our cameramen and our crew down there. Here we are, Mark. We're wrapping up the 3rd game of the day. That was the 6th grade championship game. Red team is getting a talking to right now. Keep your chin up, coach is saying. White team's feeling good. What are you feeling, Mark, before we get out of here?
I'm feeling nothing but good, man. Both sides, win or lose. It's always tough to lose. But understand, I promise you, these guys are going to take memories away from this weekend. And memories are something that you cannot take away from a person. I love the fact that this venue's been available for these guys this weekend. So I want to give a shout out to Mr. Chris Unruh and Zarek Martinez, the masterminds of this. Their support systems, of course, Cassie and Mandy. But everyone that's been able to participate at this point in time, and look forward to the next 2 games.
Mark, thanks so much for being here. You got one more in you?
Yes, sir.
Man, we are so thankful. We are so grateful to have Mark Jackson join us. We'll be right back after this with the 7th grade game.
Playing for about 7-8 years. My favorite position is wide receiver, and my favorite player is DK Metcalf.
My name is Aiden. I've been playing for like 5 years. My favorite position is DN, and my favorite player is probably Ray Lewis.
My name is Mark Zell. I've been playing football for 4 years since I was 8 years old. My favorite position is running back, and my favorite player is Mark Jackson. I'm just kidding. It's Christian McCaffrey. It's not Mark Jackson.
And we're back, and that wraps up our coverage of today's game at the Colorado Youth Football Invitational. Mark, tell me about how much joy, how much fun, how great is it to be here?
It's incredible to see the talent level, to have the coaches that come out and actually pour into these kids. It's exciting to see them competing. And if you left it up to them, it was like they won the championship today. So great event, great day of fun and activities here.
Yeah, and you're going to see all the kids that win, they get that big gold ring. Even the kids on the other team will get a nice ring, and then they're giving out belts. So we'll keep you up to date on who won all the championship belts. But in the meantime, huge shout out to Chris, Cassie Unruh, huge shout out to Coach Z Martinez and his lovely wife, Mandy. Huge shout out to all the friends and families that have been here and all the people behind the scenes that are making this happen. And a huge shout out to you, Mark, for being a part of this, and we thank you so much.
And you, Coach G TV.
That's right. That's a wrap.